You having fun there? Pickaxing at a tree? It's a good time for you, isn't it? Wasabi dudes, and welcome to Asar and I.
Matt here.
And Rain. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, even share down below.
We've got an awesome episode ready for you, so let's jump right into it.
Oh man, the chips.
I know. What kind of chips are those? I want some.
Yeah, send them through the computer.
Please.
Oh, that's a Snicker.
Oh.
Even better.
That's just as good.
I'll figure out how to send it through the computer.
Much appreciated.
Amazon delivery services. Look, she's here.
Oh, and she's there?
And she's there.
Yeah, I know.
Girl.
Girl got that teleportation on, bro.
Fucking ancient technology going on here. Go kill everybody in that house.
Murder time.
Murder time. Oh, so we're gonna share?
You ready? You get this half, I get this half.
We literally have Matt's dick right here. Look at that.
Wow. Wow. Wow, thanks, bro. Now I know why you wanted to share this.
Can you imagine eggs like screaming at the top of their lungs so hard that they damage you?
Probably as I'm cooking them.
Fucking sit on me!
I wonder if I can make that jump.
No.
No?
If you do, I will not make dick jokes
Bullshit.
for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Alright. There we go. Sorry, bitch.
You thought you were about to kill me.
Damn it, my fan did nothing. Hey, welcome back, B. What the shit?
Damn, that was one hit.
That's a big dude, too.
Mm-hmm.
This cave's hard. Yeah, what we got? What we got? What?
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We gonna put you in my butt.
That might be difficult.
Might be a little bit hard.
Just a little bit.
Probably too hard for me. Here, this
Oh.
ASMR.
Rain down. Bodies hit the floor.
Huh. What? Did you see her ski for a second? She just like floated above the ground. Coughing sucks. That's why I always use Hall's throat lozenges. Hall's. Because coughing's a bitch.
Because coughing sucks. There you are.
Okay, Voldemort.
Yeah.
Fucking Voldemort. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, it's...
These things are real.
This would be the funniest battle. Bulbasaur! Moltres.
Shit.
I love Lucas.
Nukas.
Yeah, no, Lucas was great. I used him all the
Confirmed.
time.
New name for Lucas. Nukas. Huh?
California. Screw California. California ain't the dairy state. Wisconsin is.
Yeah.
Who the hell says
sure.
California's a dairy state?
They're trying to steal that from Wisconsin.
Happy cows. And happy cows live in California. That bullshit.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah. Yeah, screw them.
Happy cows live in California. Sad, depressed cows that hate life and everything in it and shoot out liquid acid out of their teats live in Wisconsin. What the shit was that? I don't appreciate your magic. So here's a question.
Oh, God.
You got the choice between Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny.
Nurse Joy.
He didn't even finish the question.
Sorry.
I'd say Officer Jenny, really. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, you know why?
Blue hair.
She'd heal me back up and we go again. Boom.
I'm gonna call Officer Jenny and arrest your ass. God damn it.
Why not both?
Bad thing.
Who needs a refractory period when you have Nurse Joy? God.
Maybe you just like never get tired then.
That sounds like hell.
I mean, could be worse.
Then you're never satisfied. You're like, shit. Guess we're going again. This endless quest.
That doesn't sound like a bad quest. What is your quest objective? To be satisfied. Well, take the next 10 years and go find out. Okay.
Oh my god. Nurse Joy, she'll give you 10 years of fucking. Oh my god. Alright, you should be way easier to deal with once I kill your jobber friends here. Well,
Or you could just have your.
have a friend.
Yeah, but I say you. What did you do? You didn't do nothing. Good lord.
Alright. That's why you have friends.
Yeah.
Another slow bro. I'm here.
Ah!
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Where'd my penis go? Oh, I thought you just caught a wild Pokemon maniac in the fucking grass. I was like, whoa, it's really random now. You're catching people and shit.
I'm that good. I've broken the game so
Holy
much.
God.
Got lucky, I think, on that one. Good lord. Who's gonna charge their attack first? Let's sit here and fight and fight.
Episode of these.
I think a real long wait for that.
Ooh, people.
With this matter, I'm gonna do shit.
I don't know who you are, but if you
Oh,
get away, team
fuck.
don't expect
Oh
any
man, I
mercy.
gotta zip up my pants. Ugh. Oh my god.
It's like a teddy bear.
It's that
You-
dude. Hello,
Well,
that dude.
You interrupted their circle jerk.
Damn it. Alright, son. We're gonna jerk into this crater here. You're gonna fucking walk away because we just stole it from the red dudes. Okay? So you get the fuck out of here. We're gonna do some weird, crazy ass shit. Just had him, and then, like, 2 weeks later, I wake up, I come out of my room, and my mom walks by and she's holding not
My cat.
my cat. This is I had basically an American domestic short hair that was gray.
Yeah.
Had very well defined stripes and everything. And she walks by with a very poofy Persian cat. And I'm still like half awake, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
what did you do to the cat? And she is like, shh, because it's like really early in the morning. I was like, that doesn't answer my question.
She doesn't give me an answer.
And she just, keeps walking. And I never got an answer until like hours later. What the fuck is going on?
That's right, you died.
Our cats are changing form. Got you with that shovel, man. Yo, you got a finely sharpened axe? I'm gonna get you with a shovel. Dude, I hope like they make a sequel to Dragon Ball Super and call it Dragon Ball Super Duper.
DBSD.
Watch Dragon Ball Super Duper on Saturdays. Yes. Hello?
Hello.
Does anyone speak the Deutsch? The Deutsch sprech.
Deutsch sprech.
The right.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know if I remember how to play.
Schlucken the Duken.
Slooky dookie.
Schlucky doogie.
Slooky dookie. Okay, that's roll. This one's that.
So, I didn't ask you before we
That's
started
jump.
if you wanted to join in, but now you're in it, so.
Wasn't X to use a potion?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
anything that's here.
That's right. I do that this way.
Mhm.
Trying to remember.
Alright, C4 was the first in. Why are you making so many vids? I had an issue on the first attempt to start up the stream, so I had to restart it.
Just had to take the dog out to pee.
Then Quinn and Space.
Spice.
Spotchy. And of course we got Flexi Duxy here.
He's back.
Look at this. Look at this glowy shit.
Yeah.
That's the other big upgrade
Oh!
rune thing that you can get.
As I'm like
And-
watching.
Matt eats shit right away. So, there are several zones that we can go to here. Yes. Yo, Pumpkin, what up, dude?
He's like, and me.
You know what? You will always be a potato in my heart. Yes, they can pretty much be pumpkins if they wanted to be.
And they're super tasty.
You know, some people make sweet potato pie. Other people make pumpkin pie. And you know what?
Oop, wrong button.
What's taters?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Boil and mash them, sticking in the stew.
Say we should go do that.
So there's a spot that's here and a spot that's here that closes a quest for us to do. So I thought we'd hit those real quick and then bounce on back before we do hard progression.
Oh no, I was thinking about this one up here.
That too. This
So
one,
do the side quest first.
This one over here, I know exactly where that is. I accidentally ran into it. A little bit, but kind of a little bit of the automatophobia, you know, a little bit of the. Yeah, I think it's really interesting because I feel like maybe the face is like the last thing that that you really would pay attention to in a game like this. So just taking it out entirely is like it draws more attention to the fact that there's nothing there. You know, it's very interesting. I still love the atmosphere that this game gives you, and especially in this part because it just gets like a whole lot tougher than it has been before. So just follow this back wall here and you will be right at that one quest marker. Oh really?
What the hell you want? See, I never really got into Dark Souls.
He likes Bloodborne.
I did Bloodborne and I really enjoyed it.
So Matt, you would be a lot happier with Dark Souls 3 because you can pretty much Bloodborne it a lot better than you could in previous
Bloodborne?
Souls game. Bloodborne, you know, it's all about speed and ferocity. Like the starting daggers for the assassin class in Dark Souls 3 give you the Bloodborne hop.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just straight up. What do you have? Dog.
An issue.
Toy car. That's a new one.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
I would love for there to just be like a fucking blunderbuss that you just come across in Dark Souls for no reason. You're like, oh,
Oh,
oh
I can
shit.
do this. This is nice.
And you like got to put soul levels into it to fire. So you're just shooting your levels out. Yep. Ooh, a little bit of jitters here.
A little bit there.
He's thinking about taking a huge shit. Yeah. Am I ready to take a huge shit?
Hold on. You look familiar. Where have
Oh.
I?
Network
That's
connection
it.
lost. Weird.
You're the
That is
one who
weird.
toppled
Maybe that's why I was
Arcade.
jittering a little bit.
Well, I could cert Floke as the name, and tinkering's
That's
my
okay. It
trade.
doesn't inhibit any of our
Inventions for
progress or
the
anything.
enlightened.
Just a little bit.
Catchy, right? But I can't do any tinkering now because somehow I stashed them.
Hey,
away
it's fun
to
when
keep
it works
them
though.
Right.
This light-fingered loud
There we go.
Reconnected.
We got it.
Through a corb hunting ground. More corb.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss those days.
I like when a game takes a lot of consideration for both avenues, though. You know, like until Halo 5, you know, that was a huge point that you still have couch side multiplayer. And really, the only reason that Halo 5 didn't have it is they were already stretching the game engine that they had to a ridiculous degree. And yeah. Well, 343 was still working on the concept for slip space, which they're using in the new Halo game. And
What new one are they coming out with?
huh?
Which new one?
It was shown at E3 this year.
Oh, I don't watch
They-
E3.
They didn't really announce any details, but it's called Infinite.
Oh, cool.
But they basically did a little tech demo for what the game engine can do. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. Alright, why am I finding this so hard?
Yo, Space and Flux. Remember we were talking about Matt bashing his head against a wall? Matt bashing his head against a wall until it yields. I think we're seeing that in action currently.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. Yeah.
Just you, bro. There's some road that we're missing then, which would be this.
Ooh, yeah, wouldn't it be that road right here? Yeah.
Well, fuck the wall, man. Oh, you're not hearing Flux. Oh, I don't think I've set it up for Flux. Well, it's a different it's a different loadout on the Streamlabs, so I don't have it set for all of them because I don't anticipate somebody calling in for everything. So I can add that very quickly. Dog, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, he's going bananas. Alright, well, yeah. I'm kind of...
Maybe we gotta do some other shit first.
Maybe.
It is a Souls-esque game, so things can
Yeah.
be really obtuse.
Yeah. Not acute, obtuse.
Very obtuse. All right. Probably just clipped somebody's headphones there with Fluxy Duxy, but there we go.
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me know a little bit sooner on that.
He's not used to someone being in on the Saturday streams.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. It's just, I didn't think about it because I have it set as a preset on the Pokemon ones.
Yeah.
And my brain was like, of course it's set up on everything. So, there we go.
Floos. I'm Floos and I'm loud and proud.
Floos.
Hey, Fuse.
Hey, don't forget to floos, man.
Don't forget to Floos.
If you follow his trail uphill and through carb hunting ground, chances are you'll find him. Huh.
Yeah, I really don't know. You've got to stop, man. Too much.
Like, for real, doggo.
Get over here. Hey.
You go, Matt. Beat the head against the wall. Pretty much. I'm working on it. Not getting as much luck,
Come
though.
here.
Yeah, the wall might be harder than your head.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
I was
like
just thinking,
that.
I'm like, maybe I'm just not beating it enough.
Dog's giving me the, sorry, no speak of English. I'm like, no, you
That
understand me.
hurt. Little douche.
This dog is like too smart, man. Seriously, he gets my directions. He just doesn't always want to listen.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't always. He never.
Pets
wants to
play
listen.
dumb. Pets play dumb, but yeah.
Yeah. It was really interesting because he has figured out to the point where if I put it on a certain set of shoes or grab my keys or something, he knows
He
that
might
it's
be going
time
out.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I put on another pair of shoes, then he's like, all right, I'm going to my spot.
Oh yeah, my cats.
We ain't going nowhere.
My cats, they just see the can of the canned cat treat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They come running up and they're losing their minds until I put the plates down.
Man, that shovel guy could have been peaceful, man. You just fucking killed him.
Could've.
Like, yeah, for real. What's your problem, Matt?
You know what?
What the problem is?
This is what happens when I start beating my head against the wall. Everybody just has to die.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
okay,
accurate
yeah,
for
yeah.
your track record, so.
Hey. And I still beat
Everybody.
everything, so you know it works in the end.
Everything.
Everything must die.
I mean, eventually you beat Garm.
Well, yeah. It just took a couple rounds.
I'm still like haunted by that character design.
It was pretty cool.
So cool. Like it kind of reminds me of the first time I saw Bloodstarved Beast in Bloodborne,
Yeah.
and just like the skin hanging
skin
off,
hanging
and
off,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, you're gross but delicious at the same time. How you hurt me so good in the ear eye holes.
The ear eye holes.
Yeah, the ear eye holes, because I mean it makes a very specific sound too.
Hey, you die.
If you watch footage of Bloodstarved Beast in Bloodborne, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yep, get it, I got it."
Actually, the things I like watching in Bloodborne for like streams and stuff is I like watching those no-hit.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, those are crazy.
No hit with a Guitar
Right.
Hero controller.
Oh yeah, them guys that just do that. Those are the guys that sit and play those games for hours and hours and hours and
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
Like they've probably logged a good like 1,000+ hours in the game.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. But it's so
So-
cool to watch that because it's just like,
Yeah.
damn, I was dying all over the place on these
Like
bosses.
me, if I were to play
Yeah.
like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like this, I'd die a bunch of times and give up.
So the big thing in Dark Souls, and what really will impede someone from being successful in Dark Souls if they don't like take the time to do it, is finding your weapon.
Yeah.
Once you find that weapon, you're good. Like seriously, you're set. Once you figure out, like for me, my first big weapon that I really got was the Bastard Sword in Dark Souls 1,
I
Once
like how the
got
enemies
Huh?
stopped. Like that person behind you just stopped to wait for you to be out of your inventory
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
trying to. So wait, hold on. Let me just check this stuff really quick.
Are you phasing through right now?
I was trying to see just what I could do.
Yeah, you're kind of yeah. You look like you kind of yeah. And Dark Shadow's back.
Welcome
Or
back,
was
dude.
here.
Yeah, I wouldn't even chance it.
Mm-mm.
We've had bad
We've
experience
had
with that.
pretty bad luck with that.
Could you make that jump? Probably
Up
not.
there? No, because then I just slide down. I
What
swear,
about no?
something feels like I'm missing.
Something feels
Something
like
feels
you're
like I'm missing. Something feels like it's missing.
Something feels like I'm missing. Okay.
But yeah, no, like
I'm missing something
I am.
Yeah.
I am the mist feeling.
of something.
I am for to having the mist.
what's it up there?
That's a soul. Because I died up there.
Gotcha.
I was
Yeah, I
adventuring and
Don't
I got.
really know.
I was adventuring and I got cornered by like 4 of those dudes.
Oh,
Yeah, Space. That's Matt's quote for 2018.
Gotta have
That's the one. That one. I think he's had some really good ones this year. Space Universe is like right up there, man. Bro, we in the Space Universe. But I
Then
don't
there's
know.
Space Universe.
I don't know. That might be quoted just as much. Let's
Yeah.
do another one. Maybe come back to this in a second. Maybe we
Yeah.
don't have what we need to in order to do it.
Alright, let's go here then.
We need to get a bigger dick.
Well, to an extent.
Like our character. I mean, it's a female character. She needs a bigger
okay.
dick in order to fuck through the wall. That's how walls work.
Yeah, that's true.
So go do some quests so you get a bigger dick and you can just fuck the wall.
Yeah.
That's how walls work.
You're so knowledgeable, bro.
Dude, I wrote the book on fucking walls.
Yeah. He is the master. He teaches classes on the download that you didn't know of, dude.
No wall vagina? No problem. Just get a chisel and hammer. Moments when you know you're going to hell later.
Oh,
Not immediately. Not immediately. Just later.
please. I can't walk into a church ever. I burst into flames.
Okay, so you want to? Wow.
You're a douche.
That shows how well we've done on our armor there. 'Cause that really saved us.
He just kind of went like, yeah, fuck y'all.
Right?
It's like, take my dick. So, my side of the family is very religious. Very, very religious. Southern Baptist. Sorry.
Oh,
Southern,
man.
Southern Baptist.
Oh, man.
Not to the point of like militant or anything like that. They still drink and stuff, but
Okay.
very.
So they're kind of like Saturday sinners, Sunday saints.
I mean,
Kinda, a little bit.
it depends. Like my aunt and uncle will teach Sunday school and stuff
Okay.
like that, so they're more involved than
Than the
that.
average person.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandparents, they don't drink except for my grandfather has a glass of red wine because his doctor said he had to for his heart. It's a heart health thing.
That is.
Yeah. I was like, you could have had this forever and been good.
Yeah, right?
But then, so.
Yeah. So, one year we go over to, actually this was last year, I forgot. We go down to see them, my grandparents, they live in Florida. go down to Florida to see them for Christmas. And we go to their church. And it's like, you know, the oldest building that could stand in Florida. So it's probably built like 2 years ago, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't live on the coast, but they live close enough. You know, everywhere in Florida lives close enough that it could just get wiped out at any point in time. But it smells like really old. You know, it has that old building smell.
Yeah, that
That's
like
the paint.
much to it.
They have that old building paint.
Yeah.
That old ass lead paint.
Yeah.
Old ass lead paint. Buy it at your store today.
That's how they make Florida seem still like old timey.
Yes. So, go to their church, and we're doing a candlelight service because, you know, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And everyone's got their little dinky candle, and they're like passing down, like, you know, they lit the first person on the pew, you know, lit their candle, and they would go and light the next person and shit. Gets to me, and my cousin's there with me, my younger cousin, and he's trying to light my candle.
You have to teach how.
And I'm putting my candle. I know how to light a motherfucking candle. Let me tell you, man. I've lit more candles in my life than someone who has never seen a candle.
Oh, that's true. That's good. I'm glad.
Well. Come on.
I'd be a little worried if you did.
So, I love when the bullshit that comes out of my mouth just like climaxes way past where I thought I was gonna go with something. So,
moving on.
Yes. So,
oh, it's these guys. They're hard.
You know, my cousin's handing off, you know, the flame to me. He's trying to light my candle, and the motherfucker won't light. Won't light at all. He goes and he gets it to light for a second, so I'm like, okay, and out. Go back to him, try to get it a light. I'm the last person on the row, by the way, so it's not like someone's waiting for me.
That'd be horrible. That'd be so awkward.
Yeah. So
like, I don't know what's going on. They must give me a trick candle.
So my grandparents don't know that I'm not Christian.
Yeah.
But my cousin does, and he's laughing his ass off. And he's like, come on, man, they're watching. And I'm like, I fucking know they fucking burn. It's like trying to light my candle. My fucking candle here is like, keep putting it up there. It's not working. It's like it was made of, I don't know.
It was
Holy
a trick
stuff.
candle.
It
was a trick candle.
It was literally like it was made of water. That's how badly it was not lighting. That was extremely easy, by the way.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Compared to where it was
that
before.
was a quest. That's why it was probably so hard.
Maybe so.
Got a new weapon.
The pastor comes up and he's like, all right, they're gonna talk about Jesus.
Wow, he sounds like Odin.
I don't know. Like, Jesus ate a carrot and, you know, threw mushrooms at the women, and it's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. You don't remember that in Jesus school?
Like, I may be an atheist, but I know that's not in the Bible, dude. Look,
I know that one at least.
So,
I never read the story about Jesus throwing the mushrooms at people. That one might have gotten me to laugh. That one would have gotten a chuckle.
You would have paid attention more with the Jesus throwing mushrooms at women, wouldn't you?
That might have piqued my interest a little more there.
He's like, and a fungus for you, and a fungus for you. I don't know why that accent, but There we go.
The thing is, he can set the stream to private and edit that bit out.
Hey, if they watch my shit,
And yeah, if they even watch.
they deserve it. Like,
Yeah.
they deserve to find out that way.
Yeah, through a live stream.
If you're gonna watch the middle of a live stream where I've already dropped like 7 F-bombs
7.
in the first minute,
There you
Okay.
go.
A little more
if you're gonna
accurate.
watch that shit, one, you're on the internet.
Yeah,
Which,
so...
good for you, girlfriend. 2, you found YouTube.
Oh my god.
3, you found my channel.
Like how, like, wow.
4, you actually decided to watch it. And 5, you stuck it out through the worst slosh ever, in your opinion, probably, to get to the part where you learn a special bit of information about your grandson.
That'd be hilarious.
Maybe
man.
I deserve it at
If
that
it all
point.
goes exactly like that, that'd be hilarious.
Like that's impressive right there. I'll take it any day.
Yeah.
I'll take being in the doghouse forever if that's the string of events that happens.
Yeah, like for real.
Because also, thank you for supporting Asar and I. We love you.
Yeah.
Not just because you did it, but because you're family.
Yes. You're gonna throw them into nothingness.
Shit, most of my family don't know
Oh
I do
no!
that. You know, it's like most of my family don't know I do.
Yeah.
Most of them, I don't even really give a shit if they know or not, cause, yeah.
So, the pastors, being like, oh, Jesus was born and he was a 28-pound, 7-ounce baby. And it's like, that's impossible.
Well, no, because the woman recently just gave birth to a 15-pound
Yes.
fucking baby.
Did you see that? There was a couple that, or a woman that gave birth to a 14-pound, 8-ounce baby.
Oh,
World record, believe it or not, Matt.
holy shit. Got a baby.
Yeah, no baby.
Probably not a record she wanted to set.
Yeah, probably not. You feel that in there for sure.
Just imagine
Feeling that coming out though. She probably like,
Oh
oh
my
my god, I
God.
feel so much. But that's because you just
That almost
just-
had to. I wouldn't be
you just
surprised if
hashed
that
a
was
fucking
C-section.
bowling ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not
it's,
even, dude. The average bowling ball is like 8 or 9 pounds,
Yeah.
dude.
True, that's true. So
That's pretty much that joke from Ron White. You ever take a shit so big your pants feel better? Fit better?
Night Shadow.
Night Shadow, thank you so
Hey
much
there,
for watching,
Shadow.
bro. Hey, wait. I thought shadows don't need sleep.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's the same time where I'm at, too. That's where you're at.
Why you lying, bro?
And I have work in the morning.
And I have work in the morning.
I have work in the morning too.
I don't.
I work at 11, so it's not that bad.
That's
Oh, I'm at. I gotta be at the courts at 8:30.
Well, you're doing your winter camp, right? Yeah. Hey, Muns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just. I wish it was just a normal Sunday though. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Last week I worked over 60 hours.
Dang.
Well, I usually try not to work Sunday. That's the one day I give myself off. It kind of turned into today, but today I was doing a lot of stuff anyways.
What, Gunner, is your Wi-Fi going all on the Fritzy floop there?
It's taking a shit on itself.
It's like inverted, taking a shit in itself, all Inception style.
Yes. So, pastor's doing his shit, and probably not the way I need to say that, but
Oh, well, moving on.
pastor's doing his shit, and I still have an unlit candle, and I get a look from my aunt, who also knows, by the way, and she's like,
It's like, God damn it.
she's like, Alan? And she's like,
You better start believing.
and this is the aunt that teaches Sunday school, and her husband's in the choir, and it's like,
Man.
Damn.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happened.
It's like, I told you this would happen.
And see, that's why I don't go into church.
Yeah, I don't have a choice when it happens.
Last time I went to church, I got really hot for no reason, so I don't risk it anymore. 'Cause I'm sure I'll burst into flames. I am sure I will burst into flames.
I always joke like, ooh, I feel my skin tingling a little bit. It's like, oof,
Yeah,
holy fire.
The only reason I didn't burst into flames when I went to church before was because my grandma was there to prevent it from happening. She is gone. There is no protection no more.
Yeah. Just expecting an elderly couple to come barging in and beat the shit out of you any minute now. Dude, it's like 7 hours past their bedtime. I'm just kidding. They gotta wake up at 3 in the morning.
Right? That's the weird thing. My grandpa,
Yeah.
he'd be up at this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the
totally.
time. Like, it was the weirdest thing. And yet he'd be up at, like, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at 2.
It's our
Like, I don't-
girlfriend there.
It's like, I don't get that. Like, dude, what the fuck? Thought old people were supposed to sleep a lot. Apparently not you, Gramps.
Apparently
Yeah,
not you.
Fuck my voice.
Potion. Oh, we finally get this last thing.
Oh, nice.
So health completely heals you over
Consume
time,
penalty.
but using another healing item damages you.
Damn.
Whoa.
No.
Fuck that.
You deal more damage, but your damage resistance is decreased. Damn.
How about fuck both of these?
Yeah, you both are a bunch of fuck nuggets.
Just don't need any of that.
Good.
I'm good, girl. Your shit's nasty.
Dude, yo shit is just on the garbo.
Love your character design though.
Yeah.
If I am to brew potions with any
And I
degree
love
of
your
power,
sister whose shit we kicked in. She was
regain my
awesome. That was a sick boss fight.
That was cool.
Relux Talon. My sister sometimes mentioned the Talon during her mad mutterings.
So yeah, that's my that's one of my stories that very clearly shows, something's going on here with the whole Christian shit. Actively
Yeah.
refusing me.
Let's not let Flokir know we were after his gear. Might be
God.
back to this troublesome Fiske fella, eh?
Did you just drop your
Ugly armaments.
drink all over
He's checked
yourself?
up with a bunch of shadow
Nah,
robbers in
just-
the Twisted Canyon.
I just
Picks
dropped
up all sorts
something.
of nasty for my kin if he's arming those darklings.
Nothing breakable
We gotta
or like
break
that.
this
Just
and put an end to those
fucking
wily
stupidness.
weapon workings of his.
You drop Matt?
Wow. Thanks, bro.
Hey, we can afford that. Nice.
yeah, right on his head.
You drop Matt right on Matt.
I'll be right back. I need to get some caffeine.
Alrighty. Alright, you ready for your caffeine shot? I'll flick
Yep,
you
got
instead of the
mainline
needle.
that
Get all those air bubbles in there. I think it comes back from when people had to do their work while the sun was up, so they went to bed as soon as it was dark. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, also, your body's kind of tuned for that. Like,
Your circadian rhythm.
yeah, it's like, bitch, it's dark
See,
out.
I don't have a circadian rhythm.
Yeah. Well, you said you suffer from insomnia, right?
Yeah.
See,
With insomnia, your circadian rhythm just randomly just gets thrown out of whack
yeah.
at all
See.
times. So
See, mine was thrown out of whack when I worked nights, and now I can flip flop, and I'm still pretty good.
last time I tried working third shift was for the first Wisconsin State Fair, but in the cleanup crew, the next day I couldn't eat. I couldn't I was just completely wrecked.
Yeah.
Well, that was like what last weekend when we did the 8-hour. Damn, that Sunday I was just done.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I've gone 2 straight days without sleep before.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I've gone nearly a week before.
Oh, maybe she's
when I
the
was a
one
little
that moves
baby
it,
kid.
Yeah.
In honor of their sacrifice,
It's not,
they
but you
glow.
should never do that.
No, you can die from lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Throw a spear.
Someone actually did it where they went 11 days and they died. And the Guinness Book of World Records won't even let that be certified anymore. Don't even try it anymore. They removed it from their record books. Pretty much any of those records where you could, cause bodily harm or anything like that, they don't certify anymore.
Oh yeah.
Throw a spear.
Throw a spear. Hi-ya!
I'll get you, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Don't kill her. She's cool.
Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Yes.
When he gets him in the legs.
Why?
And nothing beats early fucking Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I like early Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Well, lately he's been getting into more, serious, more serious stuff lately.
Though I don't know, most of his movies that people have a big problem with, I'm still I'm there. I'm watching it and I'm enjoying it. People hated on Ridiculous Six, and I'm just this is a shit movie, but it's funny as hell. So I don't care.
That's kind of his style.
Yeah. It's
he's the guy that thrives on it so bad it's good.
Yeah. And some of them break past that for sure.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Big Daddy, the big ones.
Jim Carrey before you knew he was Jim Carrey.
And I guess Gunner's gotta go because their internet's being all kinds of douchey booshy.
Douchey booshy. Damn, that's some bullshit right there, Gunner.
Yeah. Have you tried resetting your modem? Have you tried power cycling your modem?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
That's seriously what power cycling is.
Yes. I know. That's why I said it.
Thing is, though, I gotta explain that to people at work, and that gets so annoying.
It's what's... you told me once to do a power cycle. What button do I press for that? The power button.
Dude,
you cycle the power. You cycle the power back and forth.
That Dark Shadow again? Is that the same Dark Shadow?
It's another Dark Shadow. It's an extra dark shadow.
There's 2 Dark Shadows. Oh my!
It's so dark in here.
That's all right. Good thing they have different. Good thing they have different avatars.
Aha!
What?
That's what she was talking about.
Switch to our shit spears then.
Yeah, don't waste the good spears.
Or these are
Oh,
ones.
that's you can teleport between them.
Yeah. That's
Hello,
sick.
Dark Shadow. How are you doing?
I gotta go back and get them.
I mean, we could use them, but just thinking.
Oh, that failed utterly.
That's true, but Power Cycle is a perfectly concise way of saying turn your shit off and turn your shit back on. It's not you need to initiate a interplexing weaving flux intake valve, okay? You know that, and it's describing you need to open the door.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds like something even I'd be like, huh?
Saying rip stream. Yeah, I even lost you on Discord for a minute there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never locked on. I always try and have it locked on the 720p.
Mm-hmm. Man, shit that's gonna get fixed with this new capture card.
Yeah. That is nice that you got that Elgato.
Oh, man. $50 off, man.
Oh,
Take
man.
that
yeah,
shit any day.
Oh, yeah, man, you gotta.
I got the money, got the discount.
Fuck, shit. Let's make shit fucking happen.
Let's do it, right?
Hop in bed.
Make my dad pay for my capture card.
Yeah.
Because he sent me the money. It's like, there we go.
Thank you, Pop.
Just remember, you cannot swim in deep water.
Yeah, right?
Definitely not a deep water horizon.
Ah.
Oh, really? So Dark Shadow.
At least we know what all those guys are for now.
So, Dark Shadow, what is up? How are you doing? Alright, let's throw some shit at some shit.
Yeah, and throw some shit at some other shit.
That's still the expensive.
No, it's not. I changed them.
We had 27 on
I
them.
bought 27.
Damn.
Yeah, Matt needs some water wings. Maybe a
It was
noodle.
200 apiece. So I was like,
Matt
Hey, who are
definitely
you?
needs some water wings. That's for sure.
Who's that just randomly popped up there? Some chick just popped up.
Yeah, she's the person whose side
yeah,
mission
she's
we're
like,
doing.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So whoever side mission you're on, they will follow you.
She's our bae.
See ya, Quinn.
No, not Quinn. Right. All right, you have an awesome night.
Not Dark Shadow. I haven't ran into a Delta Munchlax yet.
Don't do spoilers, please.
Yeah, please.
He likes to encounter it.
Yeah, I like to
naturally.
see them as they come. Like, I have encountered quite a few doing level grind here, because...
Your reaction to Delta Pikachu was like dead on balls.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was just like, wait, what? That's a fucking Pikachu?
What? That's a Delta Pikachu, man.
Yeah. That's just how I reacted.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, like that Delta Aggron, man, that thing just like, holy shit, I gotta catch you.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
Yeah.
So, maybe what we'll do for the platinum run is I'll actually just put a vote on
Well,
the
no,
Discord.
it'll just be like, I'll be looking forward to...
Huh?
Alright, it'll just... I'm talking to Dark Shadow.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really spoil anything, it's just like, alright, that means... Can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
Because I can encounter it at any time.
exactly.
Like,
What was the thing?
You gonna put a vote on something?
Yeah, I think I'll put a vote on the Discord for whether we randomize the platinum or not.
yeah.
Such a hard choice, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's those big rock things.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Dark Shadow. You just... Well, I have it randomized, so I have things... I have everything randomized, so I can encounter any Pokemon at any time. I've ran into, like, 3 Lugias, like a Deoxys, a Yveltal, fucking Xerneas. I've run into all kinds of legendaries doing this level grinding. And, of course, I never run into them when I'm actually recording.
Yeah, right? That's always how it is.
It'll be interesting if you run into an armor one.
Into a what?
Armor?
A what?
Armor? Like, armor that you wear. Like, protection equipment.
I wonder if I need to fight these guys.
There's 5, 6 armor Pokemon in this.
Oh. Yeah.
One of them is a dream come true.
Yeah.
You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah.
Wow, these
And I
guys are
have the-
ornamented and armored.
Yeah. A mud crab. Nah, that's more like, what the fuck? Nightmare crab.
Definitely a fuck that nightmare crab.
That's Mr. Krabs on steroids there.
This is basically a mini Dark Souls 3 crab. Those
Yeah.
things are ridiculous. But without the crazy water jet attack.
I wonder if it's actually over there.
Abominous Snow, is that you?
Kind of does look like a bomb in the snow.
A little bit.
Oh, why'd you retract it? That was actually pretty funny there. Like, real dark shadow.
It's like a, more like the Mega version. Yeah. Pretty sure that's a Pikachu. Definitely a Pikachu. See, that's Thundershock right there.
See, I wouldn't be shocked if a Delta Ariados looks like that.
No kidding.
Because,
Jesus,
dude,
bro.
Delta Snorlax looks crazy. He's a grass type.
Yeah, yeah. Now some of them I'll say are kind of like, meh. All right.
Yeah, some of them are kind of
There's always gonna be those ones though.
like Delta Metacham
Yeah.
or Metatite. Yeah, it's just like really, you're like a goat.
I mean, like someone saw a picture of a satyr and they were like, that's what I need. I need
Yeah.
my Mon Poker to be a satyr. But I don't know.
Yeah, how about an Ice type Waylord?
Yes. Then you have the really badass ones, like ones that I won't talk about that because I know for sure you haven't seen them. And
Yeah.
then the fucking Delta Aggron. Like, yeah, I'll take that any day.
And the Delta Typhlosion, that guy's pretty badass too.
Oh yeah, especially his ability.
I think I have abilities randomized, so
Oh damn, it's actually a really good one.
yeah.
I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Alright.
I can look it up though.
I have the Insurgents wiki bookmark, so I can always look anything up on there. I have that just in case I get lost, and it's just like, wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Dude, I had no idea where to go after you save the auger. I was like, well, there's no way I'm going in that same cave again.
Yeah.
And then it's like, go in the cave. And I was like, what?
Yeah, no, but that's the fun about play, because that's a game. So
Yeah.
That is the fun. It's like, you know, though someone did bring up Pokemon Uranium and one of the polls I had running for in one of some of the groups that I'm in. And yeah, someone brought up Pokemon Uranium, which is like the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But it introduces the nuclear type.
Yeah, so I might down the road. I'm probably after Insurgents, I'll play that one. Yeah.
That was like the original super high profile fan game.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna be doing like Snakewood, Cops, and a few other ones that people suggested and voted on. But Fooligan.
Oh damn! That was so close too.
Close. I think that's where I gotta go though, because I don't know where else.
Yeah.
Well,
Get this
you
item,
just got
wherever
maybe
that is.
you just gotta get good at jumping.
I don't know. I just kind of thought there was a
Maybe there's a way around it.
maybe.
Like you have to get
Dude,
up
Well, I
there
thought
some
that
other
was.
way.
I thought getting up.
I
was
got a
how I
website
do
that
it,
I still have a website I get from, so I can. Yeah, Uranium runs its own. It's out there. Once something gets out on the internet, it is free. Like, I'm already looking for a download. Like, Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And there it is. I found 17 of them.
That looks pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Let me show you one of the ones that you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's Charizard? Oh, Mega Delta looks sweet.
Mm-hmm. Girl, do you want like some sort of armor here? Like, you are fighting dudes.
Who wears armor when they fight? Obviously not
Gotta
this
love
chick.
Reddit.
Reddit is like the key to everything.
I know, right? That's where I found it. Already, bam. Already got uranium. But yeah,
Shadow. Get some sleep, buddy.
I get what you were saying though. I get what you were saying though, Space. It's just like, yeah, it won't be updated anymore, so there could be bugs.
Mm-hmm. There could also be bug-type Pokemon in it.
Well, obviously.
Wow.
I'm a little low.
Thought you had it on that last one.
But there's plenty of ROM hacks that get started but never get finished.
Very true. Either because, you know,
They
legal
just got
stuff,
bored of it.
or they got bored, or, you know, something like that.
Problem is I need to go now somewhere to get the...
There's actually a guy in one of my
more
Facebook Pokemon groups that is actually working on a ROM hack of his own.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, once he gets it completed, I'll probably end up playing it. Just because it does look like an interesting one, too.
Yeah. I bet you can make that. That looks like...
I mean, it looks like that's the only thing I can do.
Damn. That's really weird.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, there's Delta Snorlax.
Oh, wow. He's a grass guy. Relax. Actually, the one I liked was the Delta Gallade.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of
Yeah,
cool
I believe I ran into a Delta Gallade. Well,
yeah, he was kind of cool looking. I just happened to like look over and see it, and I was like, that guy looks kind of cool. Delta Sizzle is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And I even get I'm just looking in the files for uranium, and
Actually, that looks cool.
I got assets that I can work with for things.
You got assets?
I love that because then I can use them for things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I need some more spears. Like you. Oh, but I can't make spears. Well, fuck, because I got no money.
You can pop some
That's true.
sacks. Do some sack popping.
Dude, do Delta Arcanine for me. Oh, fuck, that's cool.
It's like one of those, you know, in front of buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
All right,
dragon type.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to mess with that tomorrow.
So cool.
We're getting the ideas, Flux. We doing it. We got it. We're seeing people taking names, putting them in bags, even though they're still alive.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tail is wicked.
Aquaman. Alrighty. Let's spear someone. Damn, I had a joke and I just totally didn't.
Well, what? Why are you doing that?
I didn't
Haven't
want
we
to.
talked about you doing jokes?
Marsh mom?
Schmurgen.
Schmurgen.
Mish Burgundy Bork?
Schlarky.
Mix Jubilee Bog.
Chook. Chaklaka shlaka duckety.
Tuck schluck up.
Yeah.
All right, we're starting to drift towards Klingon.
Yes, we are.
Like for real, like yeah.
Floopin' doopin' slookin' dookin'.
For real, why has my eye been twitching all goddamn day?
Oh, the spell I used worked.
What the fuck? Why'd you do that to me, dude? That's been annoying me. Like literally, my eye off, the eyelid off, and twitching on me. Like it's getting annoying. Like what the fuck? Why'd you gotta do that to me, dude?
All right.
Ride that dragon.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch How to Train Your Dragon. One who wrote the book on it.
When the fat lady sings, Matt. When the fat lady sings.
Okay.
Oh, the last Pocky.
Yep.
See, I like that we have a little comic manga shop that sells that shit.
There you go.
They even sell like a little drink that comes from Japan and shit. It's fucking awesome.
Ramune?
Ramen, yeah.
I think so. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've gotten it.
Best damn things ever.
Depends.
Yeah.
One of them is not good. I can't remember which flavor.
I never
it is.
remember until I have it. Then I'm like,
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
like, you buy it and it's
this
like, oh fuck, yeah, this is the flavor that sucks.
I should have just gotten the normal one.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna try this one this time. Ah, right, that.
That one sucks cock.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck my life.
I mean, girls need armor to protect their bits, just like dudes do.
Yeah, they need to protect their dribbles and bits just like guys do.
They have things that are in more danger
Yeah.
that they gotta protect.
You don't want to have your bits all gibbled.
Yeah, like their hair. They gotta protect that hair. It takes a long time to grow that shit out. You know how much time girls put into their hair?
So much time.
So much time.
Like obnoxious amounts of time.
But
But then
hey,
again, there are some guys that do that too.
Don't look at me.
Well, I was talking
I'm
about
like
you, I
the
was just saying
farthest
in
thing
general.
from that.
I was just saying in general, there's some guys that can take forever with their hair too. So
yeah.
I take maybe not even 5 minutes, probably 2, because all I gotta do is comb it.
I didn't even got to worry about that.
Well, having long hair, I just gotta comb it.
I just gotta take a razor. It doesn't even have to be super duper sharp, and just
I go for a haircut like once every 3 months.
See, that was the reason why I grew my hair out, is because I always had to get haircuts probably once to twice a month.
mm-hmm.
Because of my
Yeah,
hair.
There you go.
My hair grows so much. So
see, that's my beard. Sometimes, most of the time, I gotta shave like once or twice a month. I only do it like once every month or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go like all of a sudden I'll have a big scraggly beard, and then next day like, wait, what happened?
yeah.
Because it's really hard. See, the thing is, insurgents and to an extent uranium should have been covered under fair use because they added to it. They made things their own with it, like insurgents with the deltas, and a whole different story.
Well, there's
But
also.
But because they used assets from the actual games, then
Mm-hmm.
that's when that falls into like a weird gray area.
So the thing that it comes back to, why they didn't just make it a completely original IP, is that sometimes in a creative endeavor, you want to stick to your source material. And
Yeah.
Pokemon is such a heavily influential series. You know, it has characters that people love so much.
See,
And-
that's the thing, though. Well, then I should be getting hit with copyright strikes left and right, Space, because my whole channel is built around Pokemon now. But because I'm using it for commentary, me playing, I'm commentating on the game, it will fall under fair use. And because they use the source material in a transformative manner, it can then fall under in some ways it can fall under fair use because they took the source material but then used it in a transformative way with the Delta Pokemon and the whole new storyline and some different mechanics in the game. Like when you catch a Pokemon in Insurgents, you still gain EXP from the battle.
Just like in X and Y, yeah.
Yes. So in a way they used fair use, but they can still have Nintendo come after them.
And also, just honestly, Nintendo has better lawyers.
Yeah, and these guys, and in a way, they're really not even profiting off of this. So.
Yeah, of course.
Nintendo has no real case here. They can send them that cease and desist.
If they were making a profit, that's an entirely different situation.
Yes, then they actually violate Theft of Copyright Act.
Yep. And
Which,
that's serious.
Ask Soldier Boy about that.
Yeah. Judges don't like that shit. I don't know, like, people want to make a fan Pokemon game because they like Pokemon. They want to see Pokemon that they like in their game. They want to make something in the vein of that game series because that's what they want.
And also, really, all Nintendo is really going after sites that are hosting the illegal hacks, the illegal ROMs from the actual games.
Yeah.
These ROM hacks that I'm starting to play more now are hosted on all different websites that aren't being hit with anything because these ROM hacks aren't actually the games. They're the source material, but was used in a transformative manner.
Yeah.
Whether it be on YouTube or anything like, or even a game.
Come on now.
Like this game right here, Ashen. It is inspired. It pretty much takes the formula that Dark Souls and Bloodborne made, which they could have easily copyrighted.
Come on.
Because they were the first to make this type of game. And they could have then said, no, Ashen, you can't do this. But because they took that and took their own spin on it,
there's another way.
They're allowed to, it's allowed.
No, there's not, dude. I've been looking like
Copyright in the U.S. is such a patchwork of all kinds of fuckery and shenanigans, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Also, the copyright law in the U.S. is a patchwork of laws passed throughout the decades.
Because I think they can still come at you with, slants like that if it's close enough.
Yeah.
Like years ago, there was a whole copyright defamation thing on this mobile game where one of the characters was called Baby Goo Goo.
Yeah.
And looked pretty much exactly 100% like Lady Gaga, and they got taken down hard.
Yeah. And that also comes upon the individual copyright themselves.
Yes.
Nintendo already knows that Insurgents. So if Nintendo had an actual problem with Insurgents and the developers making Insurgents and keeping it updated, Nintendo would have already gone after them and laid the hammer down on the developers of Insurgents and a lot of these ROM hacks.
Yeah.
Nintendo's only going to do something about it if they can get some money out of them.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to be gained from
because they're not
them.
selling it. They're not selling it. They're not trying to make any money. They're not even asking for donations.
Yeah.
They're doing it strictly for the love of it. And also, honestly, it's if they're coders and they're trying to make a career out of coding, That's even though it's a Pokemon ROM hack. A coding company is going to look at that and say, "Hey, that's something to put on the resume. That hey, I built this whole game.
Exactly.
I coded this game, so that shows, hey, this guy knows. This guy will code like crazy."
Yeah, someone. There's their thing. Nice.
See, that's the thing.
A company could see that. Yeah.
Insurgents is huge. Insurgents is one of the top fan-made Pokemon games out there right now. I mean, so. I mean,
and,
it seems.
Also, you can go to the writers. You can go to the artists who actually did the pixel art for it. All the people that have contributed to this game, even just the fucking music.
Yeah, they created their own music too.
You have an entire bed of work there.
Yeah, that is their own.
A whole team can say, "Hey, look what I did."
Yeah, we did this. So Nintendo can't come after them for a huge portion of Insurgents, like all the deltas, the whole story, the whole dark storyline.
Yeah.
That was their own creation. The region is their own creation. So there's a lot that they made that they can actually own. But yeah, they could have trademarked it as their own IP.
Like even the animations for the attacks are original. They're not.
Yeah, a lot of the animations are original. Like some of the attacks don't.
Yeah, they don't even have one at all. Period.
So I mean, it still shows the limitations that these guys have.
Yeah.
And also, they added all of the challenge and nothing to it as well, which, in a sense, makes it its own IP. To a specific Pokemon audience like myself, the Nuzlockers.
There's that cool hammer that we've been seeing.
So I mean, in a sense it is its own, but at the same time it is using the. So that's where they kind of get into a weird gray zone with copyright and fair use.
I think the answer to your question, Space Engineer, is that would someone play it if it was a Pokemon inspired game?
Because there have been some people that have tried that already in the past and have failed
miserably
because Pokemon dominates that market.
Yeah.
It's really the only one in that market because they made the market.
Like I've checked out multiple like trash
there's garbage
apps on on the phone and stuff that are trying to go after that Pokemon market, and it's just not the same. So there's this entire class of games pretty much that
to get your foot in that market with Nintendo dominating it, with essentially having a monopoly on that market, they're going to do all they can to crush that competition to maintain that stranglehold over the market, as with any other market that has a dominant.
And I'll just say this straight up: the people that make these games aren't business minded.
No, these guys do it for the love.
Yeah, I mean it's plain and simple. If they had tried to turn this into a business situation, they wouldn't even know the first thing to do.
And if they tried to monetize it, you bet your ass Nintendo would be right on it.
Yeah.
So they
over something.
So they figured it'd be best not even to bother monetize it, let people download it and do with it what they will. Because at the end of the day, I mean, Nintendo can only do so much about Insurgents. And Nintendo probably figures it isn't worth the amount of money they'd have to spend with legal fees and all of that stuff to do anything about it. Because I haven't really seen much of the uranium. I mean, if they did, Insurgents did, then, that's a whole nother story. But I know Insurgents, they took it, and Insurgents grabbed, like what uranium did, and took it that next step further, almost making it its own IP. But while still holding that moniker of Pokemon, which, without that moniker, it probably wouldn't be as...
It wouldn't get any attention at all.
No. Because if you're if you're a Pokemon player, would you play this Pokemon inspired game without knowing anything about it, spend the full retail on it, or would you just play Pokemon?
Yeah, would you play Pokepals, even if it was a free-to-play game?
Yeah.
You know, and it had, like, microtransactions or some bullshit. Even without that, would you play Pokepals, or would you play something that directly says, this is a Pokemon game, it's not legit, but it's a Pokemon game?
Yeah.
You know, and you don't want to play with, you don't want to play with Chikapoo.
Yeah.
You want to play with Pikachu.
Yeah, so from the average fan's perspective, oh yeah, I would too, but them getting into that market with Nintendo, with Pokemon's IP, dominating that market, they wouldn't be able to start up. They'd be dead on arrival, essentially.
Yeah, which is, it's honestly just sad.
Like PC, yes, they could. Well, what's stopping them is we've seen it in the past where companies have gone after another company for having similarities.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're smaller than like Nintendo, they can come at you with $100 million lawsuit like they've done with these emulator hosting sites. These mom and pop sites where they obviously don't have $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll hit you with that, but then they'll settle out of court for still like 12 million, but still, for these little time guys, they still don't even have that $12 million.
And there's something to be said also for, you know, having enough inspiration to, you know, from a writing perspective to write for a Pokemon game, and then actually taking a step and saying, we're just going to make a thing, you know. All of these Pokemon, you know, Delta Pokemon, even new Pokemon that you would see in Uranium, the type matchups, all that from a mechanics standpoint is pulling directly from a framework that already exists. And
yeah, and that's actually a problem with the gaming industry as a whole right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone has tried so much of all the different stuff that you can really conceive of right now, and no one's willing to take that big risk. We're seeing that stagnation in games where everything is kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we're actually kind of in the midst of...
I mean, it's annoying as hell. I'm not going to try to justify it.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit how the gaming industry is right now. Maybe setting up right now. With Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, and all of these massive gaming companies seeing massive drops in their stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a realignment in the big time AAA developers towards more smaller indie developers.
Mm-hmm.
I see a massive rise in indie development coming in the next 5 or so years.
Oh, we've already seen that.
We're seeing that, but I see a massive explosion once like EA and all these bigger ones feel that crunch that these smaller indie developers don't have to worry about as much. Like you know, CJ Project Red, they're a little bigger, but they're still an indie development company.
Yeah.
They're able to try different things than these bigger ones that have shareholders to answer to.
Yeah, it's just a fact of life.
Yeah, these smaller companies can always try more.
Scare the shit out of me. God damn it.
I mean, I completely get where you're coming from, Space. Well, also, PUBG fucked up. PUBG fucked up because their game runs on the Unreal Engine, which is owned by Epic.
Yeah.
So Epic could just turn around and revoke their engine license, and then, hey, find a new engine to run your game on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, good luck.
And sadly, one of the top game engines out there is the Unreal Engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of games run off that. No.
Yes. They either run on Unreal or another one, and I can't remember what it is.
Unity.
Yeah, the Unity engine. It's either Unreal or Unity.
Yeah, it's only when you really get to the big trips that you get the purposefully made
where you
engines.
get the dedicated engines.
Yeah.
Like, I think even id runs Doom on Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, even a company like id, who could easily make their own game engine, chooses to use Unreal.
You've already seen, but
You keep going.
wow, we were like hitting the wall of walls here.
Right. Well, I want you to keep going anyways, just because that way we make some progress.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to get up so damn early. Stick around.
I don't fucking know if we're gonna go anywhere today. This whole area is really
weird.
fucking with me, man.
Maybe we should just keep going, like doing main quest right now, instead of doing the side quest one.
It'll make more sense here in a minute. So I'm just bone out.
Yeah, it is. It's like with the whole game mechanic stuff. It's just very weird.
Yeah,
unfortunately, you know.
Like I said before, the U.S. copyright law, which I'm pretty sure these developers are in. I don't know. I don't know where they're from. They may be from all over the globe, and that's another trick. That's another thing about these types of games that are made. How do you know where these people are from? How do you know what country these people are in? You can develop a game with everyone being all over the world.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So then, how are you going to know where each of these developers going under handles? How do you know where they're from? What country they're in? You know what copyright laws they're.
They could be from space.
Or they could be from some country that doesn't have this, like us.
Yeah, like fucking China.
Yeah, or like, yeah, just anywhere that has weak copyright laws, and they don't, and without the power to enforce them.
Yeah, and China just fucking encourages it. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes, you did it.
Yeah.
My tools.
Yes, that's very true. In space, no one hears you copy.
I'm in your
And if you don't hear it, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
You find yourself
But
in
with how
some
much
really
I've seen
dark
Insurgents
places.
played on YouTube by some big time YouTubers
Yeah.
or PokeTubers, Nintendo knows it's out there.
Oh yeah. They'd
Nintendo
be
knows all
retarded if
about
they
it.
didn't.
Exactly. Nintendo keeps track of their IP. Nintendo keeps track of that shit pretty tightly.
Well, it would just be odd if they didn't. Like if they had no.
Yeah,
fucking
it would
photo.
just be weird if Insurgents somehow, like I could see if like something like Crystal, like Clear Crystal, or some of these smaller ones slipped under their radar just because they're whatever to Nintendo, but something like Insurgents, where they're still actively you can report bugs to them still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, give it a try.
it would just seem very odd if Nintendo didn't know something about it.
Yeah, that just wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, like we completely get where you're coming from, Space. They could make this their own IP.
And probably, in some ways should. They
Yes.
have enough unique designs that they could just...
Yes, they have enough where they made it their own with the core. That's why the fair use doctrine was introduced into the U.S. copyright law.
Whoa!
Because without fair use, YouTubing wouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
There's plenty of companies that are selectively enforcive on their copyright. I've never been hit with a copyright strike from YouTube, but
but not a strike.
Or like a claim or anything. They've never done anything to me. And I'm using Ken Sugimori artwork on a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, mine was all music. Fucking Disney got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been touched by anybody. Hell, I had asymmetric tweets about a video I did on West of Loathing.
Worshipping the likes of
Which, yeah, that was pretty cool when I saw that.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, Nintendo finally Nintendo is realizing they're not gonna this. Because they got rid of their own content creator program, and pretty much they straight up said if you commentary on the stuff, you're fine.
Yeah.
So pretty much like Let's Players have been doing from the beginning.
Which is only good for the industry. It's not like...
I mean, if you take away all the
advertisement.
Yeah, it's free advertisement, but it's also if you just take away all that creativeness, I mean, you're not going to be...
Yes.
Like, the way I think about it, a lot of the people that they complain about, like, oh, well, they're going to see the whole game, and then they're not going to want to play the game because they've
No,
seen all of it.
I watched Markiplier and Jacksepticeye play Subnautica from early access to the finished product. I bought the game.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play it.
I think it's
the
just
way
their
that
perception.
I see it.
They view it as a negative, but they don't realize that when people watch something and they're like, "Damn, this is really cool," it makes you want to play it. It doesn't make you want to not get it.
The way that I see it is the people that watch the YouTube videos of the gameplay and then they're like, "Yeah, I don't need to play it." Those are the people that would return it. So that's a dead sell anyway.
Yeah.
You aren't making any headway that way.
And see, me, I'm just a gamer, so if I see a game that looks cool, whether it be on you, hey, buy that.
You're cutting out again every now and then. It's really weird. I can't figure out why.
Huh. That's weird, because... Well, I've been getting that every so often on my end, too, so it might just be Discord being a loser.
Maybe. I'm wondering if maybe you're clipping the mic like a tiny bit, so maybe back up like a half an inch and see if that helps.
I did have my mic farther away from me. Well, I had it close. I've been moving it around a little bit.
Well, we didn't have any issues earlier in the day, like at all, so maybe that's what's doing it. It's like not catching you as well.
Yeah, I got it back to where I had it before.
I think we did get something new.
How's it now?
Totally fine. I haven't heard you cut.
All right.
Not trying to tell you what to do, just...
Oh, no, it's all good. I mean, we want the stream to be quality, so...
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't buy games very often, Space, but, you know, when I do, like, Oxygen Not Included, I wouldn't have found out about that without Markiplier playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've put almost 100 hours into that game. You know, Kerbal Space Program, I wouldn't have found out about that game without Jacksepticeye and Scott Manley. I bought that game, and I've been playing that modded ever since I bought the game. So, I mean, I've discovered some really cool small developer games from
like
YouTube. And, I mean, yeah. And I found out about, and you might like this, Matt, a Mega Man-like rogue game. Called 20XX.
20XX?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found out about that from Extra Credits because they do a series called Games You Might Not Have Heard of.
Yeah, I found that game on Steam. I still haven't bought it yet, though.
I haven't either. I've been wanting to buy it, too.
Same, right?
But, you know, like Soma. You know, it's just...
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have checked out Soma without seeing some of it from...
Hell, Super
Best Friends.
I downloaded SCP Containment Breach because I watched Markiplier play it a lot.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they fail to realize where the gaming industry is going and where people are getting their information. They think it's all from, like, for me, I still get Game Informers, right? But
yeah, I completely agree with you, Space Engineer. It's stupid that a lot of the big guys in the gaming industry are trying to crush, you know, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, all of these streams.
Oh, there it was. Cut out there again.
Games and for everything.
So do we, actually.
This is nothing but help you. And a lot of the guys that, you know, put the games out there and make the videos, not every gaming YouTuber makes any money off of this shit.
No.
Me and all three of us right here are a prime example of that.
Yeah.
We put hours and hours and hours into this shit, but we're not getting anything, and we're giving exposure to this shit.
And telling people to check out other people, and telling people to buy stuff, and telling people, you know.
You know, it's like I
don't think we've ever mentioned, and I think it'd be kind of stupid to be like, yeah, watch us, but never buy this game.
Yeah.
Kind of retarded.
Yeah, definitely buy this game because you can play it your own way.
Exactly.
And it's not the gamer way to do shit like that. That wouldn't make any sense at all.
This is an awesome game. Don't bother fucking trying it out.
Like,
just watch me play it.
Even shit games that we've played on the channel, like what was it? Fear for Screaming or something like that. It was last year.
Oh gosh.
The horror game.
Yeah.
And it was
and spooky, you know, just a very small time ones that were good, but it was just
amazing.
It was, but it was just one of those things that this is probably not gonna get a lot of exposure.
Like,
but it was still great.
Even the shit games that we've played, like Fear for Screaming or something like that. That was like a student project, I think. Like, it was that shitty, and we were still like, check this out. Experience the crazy for yourself.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. You got a bigger YouTuber, plays a game that's not the greatest, and they get an uptick in sale because their viewers watch.
Yep.
Right, maybe. Because even in bad games, you can still find a beauty in garbage.
Yes.
You can still find something good in the pile of garbage. Someone out there is gonna find a redeeming quality in any. Because there's people out there that find Ashen to be garbage. But they even might still find a redeeming quality in it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of insane to me to think of this game.
There's always
gonna be somebody. Oh, you didn't buy any more spears.
Yeah, there's always gonna be those people. So there are people that hate Pokemon. I mean,
that's very true.
There was that whole Pokemon is demonic hysteria shit back when it first came out.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean, there's always going to be stupidness in the industry. It just comes territory because the gaming industry is an easy one to attack.
Yeah.
It's easy to attack.
Well, it's easy to attack, especially by people who are not gamers because they don't understand.
Because they don't understand.
They just think, oh, it's a video game. They have that whole stupid old mentality of video games are gonna rot your brain. And
it's like
this, that, and the other. I'm like, I'm sorry, they're like super innovative and ingenious. And see
people. that's
like with anime, and everyone thinks that it's just hentai. Like,
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
that's a whole different thing.
Overshot that one.
But yeah, I mean, there are some animes that border.
Like, I usually, if an anime is getting close to that, I usually just turn it off because I'm like, if I need to watch a porno, I just watch a porno, man.
Yeah, I mean,
what? You watch a porno?
No, I don't. But if I did, I would just put one on.
Yeah, why watch a hentai?
Well,
why watch an anime? You would just go to that.
Why get teased by it when I could just do it?
Yeah, but the gaming industry is in a very weird spot right now. The gaming industry is in a very weird place right now. You've got some of the bigger guys that are really feeling the crunch. That may open a door for smaller developers to finally get their break and get their break and maybe break into the industry hardcore.
Well, then it's really interesting. You see EA like totally fall on their sword and say, we fucked up, and
but they're never gonna do.
Guess what? No, you totally did this year at E3 and make all the maps and all the weapons for Battlefield 5 open to all players, and the only thing that you're paying for is cosmetics. That's it.
Yeah.
And you can earn all the money to buy those. That's a huge change for Battlefield 5 because usually all those maps and new weapons were locked behind a paywall.
Yeah, it's all
like Star Wars was.
Yeah.
I mean, the industry quickly adopted microtransactions, but they're quickly moving away from the fan backlash.
Yeah.
We control this. In reality, we the gamers control this industry. We can let these guys know with our wallet we don't like something. Oh, your game's full of microtransactions and loot boxes and pay to win? Guess what? I'm not going to buy that game then.
That works.
I think we'll be good on spears.
So I mean,
that's totally true.
That whole Pokemon is demonic shit was just so bullshit.
Well, it's like the D&D is demonic.
I know, or like Diablo or Doom. Doom is
Diablo is demonic. Let's
it does use it, but it's not brainwashing.
It's not brainwashing anybody.
Yeah.
But also that goes into the whole, violent video games cause mass shootings and all this shit. Nah. A majority of people have enough mental barriers built up to be able to separate between fantasy and reality.
Oh, yeah.
The people that are not able to do that have something already wrong with them mentally.
Yeah.
There is something underlying that caused them to lose that wall between fantasy and reality.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting when you see these studies on like mass shooting people, you know, the people that actually take part of them. If they're young kids, they always paint them as gamers.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I've played violent video games as a kid. You know, I played Resident Evil when I was 10.
Yeah. That's
I didn't go out and do no
best game to play when you're 10.
But I didn't do anything violent ever.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was a game.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem is they don't think people or kids are smart enough to know that what the difference is and how to separate them and things like that.
Yeah.
That's the I mean, and it just hurts everything. And
yeah, it just hurts the whole industry and it hurts the whole whole community.
Don't let a child see blood or tits. I mean, they
don't.
Would not
you know, they get plenty of that on the news anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let CNN blow smoke up your ass for a while, then scare you for no reason about random ass shit. That's totally fine.
At least with video games,
Only
you can.
just.
Hey,
you know, with video games, you can kill someone in a video game, but then right away you can show them instantly the moral ramifications of killing someone.
Yeah.
Games can be used as a teaching mechanism.
Or a coping mechanism.
Yes, and even a coping mechanism.
Like if you
there have been studies on that with PTSD.
If you have those violent thoughts and you're like...
it becomes a cathartic release.
Yeah, like you can actually get rid of that and be like, okay, I did it. I was able to work that out.
Yeah.
Try it.
I mean, with gaming being such a newer phenomenon, things haven't caught up.
Finally.
Society moves fast. Government moves slow.
Oh, yeah.
Government is still catching up with the massive advancements in society, such as the gaming industry and all these other things.
Computing on the go is still flabbergasted people.
Like a lot of the people in power don't even understand how stuff like Facebook or Google even work. Like they don't even understand how it's an algorithm. They still think that it's people actually deciding what you see.
Yeah.
So they don't even understand how this shit works.
Well, you know, there's always the case of what I like to call soccer mom politics.
Yes.
Where it's people that just honestly don't know any better because they don't care to.
They're not
enough. Yeah, they think because they see a thing that...
They know all of it.
Exactly.
And those are some of the worst. Oh, this one story, and then, okay, I know all of it.
Yeah.
No, this issue is... It may not seem like it, but this issue is far more nuanced.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm referring to right now.
Did you...
U.S. Congress. Yes, I saw that.
That was a great one,
the Monopoly Man?
Yes.
That was a great one, though. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That was really
how
hilarious.
They actually think that, you know, there's some person behind the screen determining what your Google results are.
I'm sorry, that was really funny. I was just this is an odd way.
There is a difference between someone saying, yes, this is going to come up, yes, this is going to come up, yes, this is going to come up, actively while you're searching, and then straight up an algorithm that is weighted towards those things.
A cold calculating algorithm that has discernation of our biases.
Yeah.
It just spits out what people want to see. It can't have a bias because it's a program. It's lines of code.
Oh, it's forged already.
It's 1 + 1 = 2. It's always gonna come out as 2, no matter how you mental gymnastic it. It's always gonna come out 2.
Yeah. Well,
Matt's tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to head out. I am getting a little tired, but I'm going to get like 5 hours of sleep before I got to get up and head to work for like 4 or 5 hours.
It may not look like it, but I actually made progress here.
We did make progress. Keep going, though. Keep going. Make us more progress.
Maybe I'll...
Well, sadly, the people in power don't know.
I'll watch this so I catch up.
I'll see how far I can get here. Yeah,
there are 2 of them there.
I don't know how I missed that. I'll see how far we can get here. I don't know. This section just really fucked us up here.
Yeah.
Where you guys?
Okay, there we go.
There we finally.
So Flux, as always, buddy, it's awesome to have you. I think Rain's gonna keep going though. I think for a while. So
yeah.
But I will catch you on Thursday, and everybody else I will catch on Thursday. So space.
Are you? Because I'm not gonna be here.
Oh, do you leave Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you left like Friday. I didn't know you were leaving Thursday. I mean, if you want me to do the stream, I'll do it. But
do you know how?
Yeah, I've watched you do it enough. It's pretty easy. Okay. The only thing I might have to have you catch me up on is just to check the audio stuff.
No, it's fun. Actually, Space Engineer will do it for you.
So.
Yeah, he's always on that audio.
Yeah. But I've watched you do it quite a bit, so it shouldn't be too bad. But that's if we want to do something while you're gone. Otherwise. So yeah, later Space, later Gunner. Y'all have a good one. My audio.
My audio.
Exactly.
Hey, we do not begrudge you that because I was hoping somebody would help us out with that because it's nice hard to hear it on the other side.
Well, it's nice to have somebody do that, so it's definitely never a knock towards you. It's definitely always a positive. But I will see you guys later. So have a good one. And I guess have a great New Year's, everybody, because I won't probably talk to y'all till afterwards. So, Flux, dude.
Matt hates Discord.
Well, no, I'll my Discord. Hey, I sent a Merry Christmas out on Discord.
Yes, you
Christmas,
did.
So
yes, you did.
I think I was like the third one. I think some of them, I think Space and somebody else, I think beat me. But yeah, so y'all have a awesome New Year's, and
you too, man.
Be safe, everybody. Don't do anything too stupid.
Don't do anything too stupid in the space universe.
Yeah, we need all of you back.
Yeah, we don't have enough viewers for you guys to die.
For y'all start dropping off the map yet? We can't have that.
And it's like, well, might as well just close it up the doors.
Shit, all of our viewers just died. Damn it.
God damn it. Senpai Quinn and her crazy parties.
So yeah, I will catch y'all later. So have a good night, guys.
See you later, Matt.
Later, buddy. All right, man. I'll catch you soon.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna throw this away for us.
Good. Clean up your shit.
I'm trying. I usually try to.
Try to and do it are two separate things, Matt.
Sure, but that's exactly what I tell Val when I say I try to do laundry.
Damn.
I do try.
Yeah, that is an issue. Yeah, people are stuck in a bubble. They're given what they want to see, and they're not given differing opinions on anything. Which that's why it's kind of nice that a lot of my family is more right-leaning and I'm very left-leaning. So I'm constantly getting that side of it, and just like there's one time I was on a road trip with my family to Ohio, and my uncle decides to start Sanders and shit, and I shut him up. I straight up said, "You don't like socialism? The roads we're driving on are socialism. We were on the interstate highway. That was a socialist project."
Except here in Texas, it's all capitalist.
Well, it was
because it was built by a commission.
Yeah. Well, Texas has always kind of done things their own way.
Yeah.
But for
yeah,
majority
works
of the
projects,
country,
yeah.
anything that taxpayer dollars use, and we don't have to pay for, that's based in socialism.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the projects over there were part of the Works Progress Commission. And just kind of kept going from there.
Yeah.
That's right. I know shit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you find one of those Works Progress Commission roads or bridges or something like that, because they actually all have a stamp on them in the concrete or something that says Works Progress Bridge or
and see, like here in Milwaukee, everything. Wait, hold on, let me read what Space just said. Oh yeah, doing all the mental gymnastics and all that, just doing all that bending and flexing to make their points seem logical. Yeah, that just
Well, it's like me. I am much more of a right-leaning individual than I am.
Yeah, and that's just
to
fine.
The left. But I can look at a person who doesn't agree with me and see them for who they are.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know.
And see, and that's the thing, like you were saying right there, conservatives hear socialism or the older, they think of the USSR and Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
My generation, we hear socialism, we think of Norway, Finland, Sweden, Iceland, the Nordic countries.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're not true socialist countries, they're social democracies.
Yeah.
Like the New Deal, that's social democracy. And that's what Bernie Sanders is. He's not a socialist in any form whatsoever.
Yeah, he's definitely a margarine socialist.
He's a social democrat, which is in the same sort of vein as socialism.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more like FDR, the New Deal code.
Yeah.
We're going back towards more of a mixed economy like we had after World War II, after which we built. We can go back to having that type of economy if we go back towards that more softer capitalistic approach instead of our current cutthroat, hardline social Darwinism invoked into our economic model. It's survival of the fittest right now in terms of our economic model. If you can't make it to the top, guess what? You die.
Yeah.
We can't. That doesn't breed a vibrant economy.
Well,
and
yes
that's where our differences.
and,
That's where our differences are going to come into play.
Yeah, and I'm not going to get into that because
and that's just
we'll
fine.
be talking about it for the rest of the night, and
and that's just fine.
There's pluses and minuses to either situation.
There's goods and bads in every single type of economic system you choose. It's just finding that perfect balance.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of pluses and a lot of minuses to a barter system.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's different strokes there, and unfortunately
But it takes different strokes to make a beautiful picture.
Yeah. And unfortunately, people always say, in today's political landscape or in today's economy, dude, this shit's been going on since the beginning
we've been in these
of
cycles.
time.
Yeah, we've been in these cycles for so long. It's just the boom bust cycles just keep getting more and more dramatic.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, people say that, we're more divided than we ever have been.
Yes, and in a way
we are.
We are more educated than ever.
Yeah. People feel like they're...
Jeff.
People feel like they are the least safe, not as safe as they are in their neighborhood, like 5 years ago. Well, 5 years ago, you weren't hearing about shit that was going on in your neighborhood like you do today.
Yeah. There wasn't as such a prevalence of social media as there was years ago.
Yeah, there wasn't even, 10 years ago, there wasn't this infrastructure to say, yes, this guy is a sexual predator, don't get near his dick.
And, the ability of mass dissemination of information at lightning speed.
Yeah, like I can hear about everything bad that has ever happened in Thailand tonight. I can see all of that.
Yeah.
And be like, oh shit, Thailand's a terrible place. I should never go there.
But then you also see stuff where it's a beautiful country. Thailand is still a beautiful country. But like with any country, there's dangers in every country. You're gonna get that everywhere you go.
There are some places that are just more shitty than others.
And yes, I do agree with you right there, Space. That's another issue where we're gonna just agree to disagree. The current state of the U.S. healthcare system, we're just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not sure where you stand, so we're just gonna agree to disagree immediately.
I'm just gonna say it's not worth the discussion.
Yep. So, like I stated, we'll just agree to disagree without having the discussion.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, even people in my same ideology have
there's so many
different stroke on it. So
there's so many variances on that issue that it is so deep and complex issue that would take its own 8-hour stream on its own.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a socio-political YouTuber here, so
yeah.
You know,
I want to talk. I'll watch secular talk, and I have those guys already subscribed. I want to get my fix of that. I'll go over there.
Yeah, you know, like I don't have a degree in this stuff. Yeah, I have read tons of garbage on political theory and sociology and economics and stuff like that, but I don't have the formal training to say, yes, I can speak to this to the
as a matter
degree.
Of fact.
Exactly. And I'll be the first to tell you I'm not a tried and true expert, which, you know, some people who profess understanding that aren't actually experts, like they don't fucking know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be the first one to tell you that I need to do more research before I can engage in a conversation like that. But I have my beliefs. You have your beliefs. Everyone's gonna have their beliefs.
Yeah. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Yeah. Some people don't need them.
Yeah.
Some people should put them away.
We live in a country where we are allowed to have differing ideologies, and that is perfectly fine.
Yes.
We've got to get back to that point where we can just agree to disagree, shake hands, and just be fine.
And
everyone always has to be right nowadays, and that's a big problem.
And I think the thing is that no one is really taking responsibility. You know, it takes two to tango at the end of the day.
Yes.
You know, like the whole story that came out last week about Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and Trump meeting and them having a shouting match. I'm like, well, dude.
Well, not always.
It takes two to get into a shouting match.
Yeah, and not always space. There are still those people that can have a political discourse and not an argument.
Yes.
It's just having that understanding that you can have your beliefs, I can have my beliefs, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Sadly, that is not too much. That's not very common anymore.
It's not popular either, which is
it's sad. I mean, like, there were some things that Trump talked about on the campaign trail that I agree with.
Yeah.
Let's put term limits on senators and congressmen. Let's put term limits on them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to be serving in Congress for 20, 30, 40 years. Screw that. It was meant to be a public service, not... Mm-hmm. So, I mean... But that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
Because that would require a constitutional amendment, and they were never going to do that to themselves.
Yeah.
Because they weren't going to lose out. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's been proven throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
The more power someone has, the more power they want. There is never so much as, I have enough power.
Yeah. And
everyone always wants more.
And when that does happen, it's usually because there is another thing that is being sought. You know, it's not that form of power anymore that is the object of desire. It is something else entirely. Like someone who says, okay, I'm going to close my business. You know, we've been really successful, but I'm going to close my business. You know, I'm done with, you know, doing this thing. It's usually, well, I want to focus on my family now, or I want to do this completely different business venture, or, you know, something like that. It's not necessarily a thing of, oh, I just realized I can just fuck the universe and teleport.
Oops.
Whoa, this didn't load right. It's all red and shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyway,
Hey,
I don't know
developer, we
what I was
found a
talking
little
about.
graphical bug.
Yeah, there's been a couple here and there. It's alright, though.
Better than Fallout.
Yeah. I expect it, though, you know, especially so close to release. And
yeah,
the kind of product that they've put out here.
And that's sadly the state of the gaming industry. They're just going to buggy ass games and then force these day one patches on us right away.
Yeah.
It's like, no, how about you take the extra time and release a decent game on release? That's why I see that realignment in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really serious, or like a sudden, like, just shake up in the industry.
Well, it depends. Like, if this games as a service model gets to the point where it can more than deliver what's good enough at the beginning and actually deliver what is promised and then continue to deliver it, that's when that model works.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite example is God, my brain's just not working with me right now. But you know, even this game to a certain extent is a pretty good example of that model actually working pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, this is working quite well. It's really just certain specific areas where shit has really gone wrong.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen in an open world game. There are
in any open world game you're gonna have those unforeseen things pop up.
I mean, you're gonna have that one spot where the game crashes.
Yeah, because no matter how much these game developers try, they can't run scenario every. There's no way to conceive every possible scenario.
Yeah, it's not about just exterior collisions anymore. It's about you know, interior traverses, and
games have gotten extremely complex now.
Yeah, like just think about the nightmare it is to try to test this game compared to Dark Souls, just from the aspect that you can jump.
Yeah.
You can climb up things.
Yeah, like that adds so much more complexity to the game, to the coding of the game. You got to code all of that in there.
That's an enormous can of worms that they absolutely did not have to do.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, here we are, and it works.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that this game at any point has been unplayable. You know, there's been some frame rate dips, but I think it's really kind of like at that loading wall that you can't see, where it's like, okay, load up the next zone, and stuff like that gets ironed out over time. As they figure out, oh wait, well, let's change how this process is working into this thing, and let's optimize it a little bit more for the hardware in this way and stuff. You know, of course, if you just put something into development hell for 150,000 years.
Yeah, it's like Oxygen Not Included has been in early access for over a year now.
Yeah.
But they're constantly updating things and rebalancing things and fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is also from Clay, and they're one of those development companies that's known for, you know, constantly fixing and updating and retooling their games to, you know, make sure they're constantly working as best they can, because they have online games. You know, Don't Starve Together. That's a multiplayer online game.
Yeah.
They've got to make sure that that's always optimized and able to be played, otherwise they'll lose their fan base.
Yeah.
And they're not someone like EA or Activision Blizzard or Bethesda, where they can, you know, piss off a chunk of their fan base and still be able to have, you know, a somewhat profitable game.
Damn. I just ate it.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's totally fine, Space. And, you know, we've been we've been getting pretty sensitive on Discord too, so it's cool.
But we have that understanding.
Yes.
Of you can have your beliefs, I can have mine, and you know.
Also know what line I need to stay behind before it actually becomes that. You know.
Yeah. Like, I know what subjects are touchy subjects that, you know.
Yeah.
You just don't really talk about.
You didn't know about the Microsoft one. Now you know.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, like on that, it's kind of a wait and see approach. You know, let's see what they do. And like I said, Microsoft might be gearing up for something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know they're gearing up for something. I just can't say what it is because inside sources.
Yeah. You got them sources.
Yeah. Well, you know, father-in-law works for Microsoft. You gotta hear something.
Yeah. It's like my mom works for MPS. I found out they have an opening, you know, the local school district. I found out they have an opening. So I put an application in.
Nice.
$48K a year plus badass benefits.
Well, fuck yeah. Sign me up. And I think, like, a lot of where this polarizing energy comes from is all of these armchair enthusiasts, I'll say. You know, it's kind of like...
Also, a lot of keyboard courage has come into play on that, too. People online spouting off on stuff that they wouldn't say in front of someone who could, you know, do something.
Of course.
You know, it's...
Yeah, I think about, like...
yeah, that's right, you better run.
Like, yeah, right?
You know what's gonna happen.
Like, you know, in food, you've got chefs, you've got not chefs, you know, cooks.
Yeah.
And you've got people that eat, and then you have foodies.
Yeah.
Foodies think they know everything.
Yeah. Like, and they don't know, and half the time they don't know shit.
They're like, "Oh yeah, that was a nice bechamel sauce." And I'm like, "Do you even know what you just said?" Like,
yeah, like, sound like you just thought up that off the top of your head there.
Oh, for a second I couldn't look around. That was weird. But I think that's my stick. Like, I don't know. They're the worst people to. Well, I won't say the. They're the worst people. I'm just going to double down on it. They're the worst people to try to talk to when you have people that you converse with on a regular basis that actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So my wife is a pastry chef. Her mom is a chef.
Yeah.
Her best friend is a chef. I hear all about food and proper terminology and all this stuff. And
well, it's like I got kind of the same thing. My mom's worked in MPS, you know, kitchens for the last like 20 years. So, you know, I've kind of picked up little stuff like, you know, the proper holding temperature of food and stuff like that. Plus doing catering, you kind of just learn that stuff.
And, you know, even simple basic stuff like how to hold a fucking knife.
Yeah.
You know? And then you get someone who's a foodie and they act like they are a chef. They will even go out and say, "I'm a chef." Like, no, that is a certification.
Yeah,
you have to take a test for that.
Like, you have to know things.
And I'd love to see you try, because
I'd love to see you get in a kitchen with Ramsey.
Yeah. Like, I would love for Ramsey to make a show called Fucking with Foodies.
Well, that's pretty much MasterChef.
That's true. That's true. You're 100% right. I forgot about that show.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got shit-side people that think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I love watching that shit just for his fucking shit that he says.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you never know what he's gonna fucking say.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious.
And then, like, you look at him and on his own show when he cooks, and it's like, just amazing stuff.
I know. There's a reason he's at where he is.
Yeah.
He worked his ass off to get to this point.
Hey, since you seem to, have an interest, have you ever seen Chef's Table on Netflix?
I think I might have. I've watched so many different. It's hard for me to remember.
So there's a couple shows I want you to check out if you haven't had a chance to.
You kind of cut out there.
Oh, sorry. There's a couple shows that I want you to check out there if you haven't had a chance to.
Yeah.
Chef's Table. It is like 4 or 5 seasons long right now.
Yeah.
And each episode is dedicated to a different chef. And they are the best chefs in the world, Michelin star chefs.
Oh, yeah.
And, it'll take you to people that I had never heard of, which, knowing the people that I know is weird.
Yeah. Well, there's always people in industries that you're never going to hear of that dogs.
Exactly. Like there was one episode where they were talking to this Korean monk, and all of her food is like monastery food.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's 100% perfect. It's all vegetarian.
Yeah.
But it is absolutely perfectly executed every single time.
Yeah.
And just like stuff like that, this incredible chef in Mexico, like I do not like Mexican food like at all. There's only a couple dishes that I'm like, yeah, I can eat that, but for the most part it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But looking at some of the stuff, yeah, I know it's bad time. Looking at some of the stuff that he has made, and like just there's kind of this crazy transcendent moment of like, he has a dish that's 2 different kinds of mole on a plate. That's it. And there are over 1,000 different spices in those 2 different kinds of mole, and they are cooked over 300 days.
Holy crap!
But it's
about slow roasted.
It's 2 things of mole, and that's it on a plate.
Yeah.
It's really kind of inspiring, even though it's like this completely transcendent plane that I could never hope to meet like at all.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see like basically these dreams just kind of happen and come to life.
These guys that turn produce into works of art.
Yeah. Like, have you ever heard of Grant Achatz?
No.
He's here in America, and I think it's his restaurant is called Linnea.
Mm-hmm.
His stuff is like,
hey, it's about time she's almost here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now she's fighting someone.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't have issues.
Come on.
His stuff is like transformative.
Yeah.
Because he comes from it from a perspective of this is a painting.
Yeah.
I'm going to work with my canvas, and one of his dishes takes up an entire table.
Wow.
And uses the tablecloth as the plate. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah. Like, you see, barbecue places, and they're, put like a wax piece paper down, right? And that's your plate and shit. No, he just makes the whole fucking thing a plate. Uses the entire space.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. And that's dessert.
Yeah.
So Chef's Table is definitely like...
Yeah, I'll give it... I've seen it on Netflix a lot when I've been...
God damn it. Whew. I don't know how far we're going to get. I can't keep it together. I'm going to give it another go, though. Then, okay, so Chef's Table. Second one is called Cooked. And it's written by this food writer, which, you know, can kind of be... It's like, yeah, oh, cool. Or, you're a shit-ass person. You have no idea what you're talking about. But his whole thing was kind of going through the history of food. Yeah. From a physical perspective, like not just reading books about the history of food, but actually going through the different advances in food technology to discover more about what it is that we call culinary arts. Yeah. So he starts with fire because that was the first aspect of being able to cook something. Yeah, before fire we were eating raw. Our ancestors were eating just raw meat, and once we started making fire and figured out, oh hey, we can cook food. There was less prevalence of, you know, disease and parasitic worms and things like that. Well, this run isn't turning out very well. No, it doesn't seem like it. No. That's what happens when you do a boss run for no boss. Yeah. So he breaks up his series into the 4 classical elements. Because that's pretty much how you can grind down the major advances and changes in food. Yeah. And that is just kind of a brilliant way to look at the way that we cook, because he goes and he just tries to isolate it. So, you know, the first big thing he did is he found a pit boss. Yeah. For barbecue, and he's like, let's cook some barbecue. You know, it's straight up just food, you know, like meat and fire. Yeah. How much more primal can you get? Pretty much. And, damn. Wow, I just dug my own grave on that one. That was horrible. Yeah. God. So, Cooked is a really interesting, very, very interesting watch. Yeah. And then the last one, which just recently came out, is The Final Table. It is, it's kind of like Chef's Table, but from a competition standpoint. So they take all of these chefs, like there's one guy that has a 2 Michelin star restaurant. Yeah. And he's competing with his protege that he's been training for years. And there's another one that is like, this guy had the first Michelin star restaurant in Australia. The very first one. And he's competing alongside this, you know, super young blood guy who's really kind of making a name for himself. This chef that worked at the French Laundry, which, you know, I don't know if anybody here knows the French Laundry except for maybe Flux, but that's a big fucking deal. Yeah. Here in the States. It's like saying, oh yeah, I worked at Nintendo. It's like, oh, yeah. Okay. Do tell. But it's they start with like 24 chefs, and they're all paired up into teams. and they go down to where they only have 4 chefs at the end, and they're basically competing to prove that they're the top chef, and each episode they tackle a different country for like their different foods. So the first one was like Mexico, and they have these people who, like a lot of them are food writers or food critics or something like that, and they say, we want you to make a taco. And they define, what makes a taco, and they say, okay, well, you chefs go do it, and they judge whoever makes the best taco, and whoever doesn't make it, they have to cook again, but for the best chef in that country. And a lot of these people, like, they know these people by reputation, and they're like, oh my god. It's like, all right, well, I want you to code, but you're gonna code right in front of Bill Gates. What? I'm sorry?
Wait, what? You're gonna have me do what in front of who?
Can you run that by me again? Because it sounded like you were gonna have me code in front of Bill Gates.
I just wanted to double check, because I got something crazy in my ear there.
It's called my ear. So it's a very, very interesting watch, because you get these really wild, off-the-wall interpretations of these different challenges. And then you have, like, this guy just straight up made a taco, like a normal taco. And then you have this dude over here that was like, okay, we're gonna make an ant taco. What?
Like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is an ant taco? That's
Watch
how
it.
I would have responded to. It's like, I'm gonna check that. Like, what the fuck is an ant taco? Did you put ants in the fucking shit?
There was one.
I don't think that's sanitary.
Well, I mean, they're cooked.
I guess, yeah.
There was one where this guy, the 2 Australian chefs that I really liked, they were like, okay, we've got this hen, and oh man, it had some unfertilized eggs in it. We're gonna use all of this, including the viscera.
Okay.
And like the judges tried it, and they're like, this is fucking incredible. Like, this reminds me of home. And they're like, yeah, it does. I don't know. It's kind of just interesting to dream in that world for a while. Even not being, culinarily inclined myself, I don't have any formal training to help inform what I'm seeing, or to, get like a, ooh, I could do this. Oh, I never thought about that. Ooh, I got a new armor.
Oh, cool.
Fucking bag is full. That's not gonna work. Looks cool. It's interesting, we went straight from hot and heavy politics, economics to food!
I know, right? Well, if there's ever a change in subject, there's one right there.
Yeah. And I think that was my fault.
Oh, well, who cares?
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I'm cool with it. I was talking about something I love, so.
Yeah.
You would love to code in front of Bill Gates? Yeah, do it. Make it about, shit, what is this charity?
The Bill Gates Foundation?
Yeah, malaria. There you go.
Yeah, that's his big thing right now is malaria.
code something for malaria, and he'll be like, "Oh, we'll get you on the payroll." Because that's...
See, I would never work for Microsoft because you have to sign a no-compete clause in any kind.
Yeah.
If you develop something as an employee for Microsoft, even off the clock, they instantly take ownership of it.
Yeah.
Screw you. If I make it on my own time, it's mine. That's my thought process, though.
Hey, girl. You doing okay? Follow me with your glowy eyes, huh?
Yeah. I work in tech. I work in the tech field, so yeah, I thought about working for Microsoft, but yeah, no, they have a no compete clause in all their contracts. Yeah, they can take ownership of whatever you develop as an employee because they can claim that you use their resources to develop the code, even if you didn't. So, and you being an employee, having signed that contract in fine print, you kind of agree to it. At the end of the day, Microsoft is a corporation. They're going to do what they can to make as much money as possible. So yeah, that's kind of one of the shitty things about Microsoft.
Whoa. Oh, this is Boss Lady's armor.
Really?
Yeah, this was the boss that we fought last time. This is so cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they still have the non-compete clauses.
They have modified it. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, like I said, that was information from about probably very outdated.
No, it's incredibly different now. Because really the whole industry changed. Quite a bit, even in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But they did used to have a clause in there for that, but really all the big techs had that.
Yeah, everyone had that, so...
That's what happens when you go big.
Yeah.
God, I'm loving this armor so much.
Yeah, you don't want anyone else to do what you did.
Well, it used to be like that for creative firms also. Like, geez, anything writing or art, you know, they had clauses like that would be like, well, that's our stuff.
Smell the blood.
Oh, your voice is so creepy.
Another sacrifice to Malik cause.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I searched for the
About to say, how did my voice suddenly become creepy?
Especially when you don't say anything. Yeah, art like book covers. Animation. Stuff like that.
It was our ancestor Malik Kal who began this legacy of pain and undeath. It was his duty to sacrifice a child to Riak, eldest of the Elder Dark, in exchange for peace in the dark.
I'm really concerned that she isn't trying to attack me.
Yet.
Yet, yeah.
You always have to add that in games.
Quite. Well, I am shining a light in her face. She probably hates it.
Yeah, that... Well, wouldn't that piss you off, too? You're just chilling there in the dark, and all of a sudden someone comes walking up with...
It's like, here's my lantern. Hello, can you see? Can you see me?
You must find our lost ancestor.
It's a right square in my fucking... I'd be smacking that lantern out your hand. Bitch, get that lantern out of my fucking face.
Much has fallen into the
well, someone in the background was doing all some, like, type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a Hadouken. Hadouken! No. Girl, that was a Koryuken. There was a Hadouken.
Yeah.
We got some magic Hadoukens going on.
All of a sudden we've been teleported to Street Fighter.
Yes. Where's Ken? I'm gonna beat his asshole. I don't know, this outfit is somewhat Street Fighter-esque.
Yeah, a little bit.
Coat.
Whoa. Oh, that one came from deep. Excuse me, but that felt
Did
good.
it bring something with you?
Nah, the mist started making my eye twitch again.
The spell is working. There we go. Yeah, that was impressive, wasn't it, Space? God.
That's what happens when you drink a 16 fluid ounce cans of...
So, like, I've gotten to the point where, oh damn, I threw the can away. This Arizona tea.
Yeah, I saw you drinking on it.
That is the only stuff that will wake me up now. Like,
see, caffeine really doesn't even do anything to me. It just kind of helps with my ADD.
Yeah, like, I can take an entire Trenta of the Starbucks cold brew, and I will guzzle that shit down, and it barely does anything to me.
Yeah.
It's really,
see, but
sad.
I don't fuck with those energy. I had a bad experience with the Monster.
Yeah.
Drank an XXL can before class. I opened it about 5 minutes before the bell rang to start school. Like, shit, I can't bring this in with me. So I chugged it. We had, at my middle school, we had a flash animation class. Yeah, I couldn't keep my hands steady to save my fucking life in that class. That's what me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I was sitting there like just spastic, like pretty much. Or like fuck, shit.
Yeah.
Last time I do that. Last time I had an energy drink.
Spacey, haven't heard of a Trenta?
I haven't either, but whatever.
Trenta is what I call Hate My Life. It's 30 ounce. So the usual top is 20 ounce, you know, the venti. Trenta is just more of that. Most of the stuff they sell at Starbucks, they don't even list a Trenta price, but depending on what Starbucks you're at, they might have it for like some of their frozen drinks and shit.
So it's kind of like a secret menu thing.
Kind of, not really, you know.
Yeah. Not like a McHeart Attack meal at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Pretty. You know what that is, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember overtly what's in it, but I remember it not being very great.
Oh no! See, there's one up here in Wisconsin where it's you get a bacon McDouble with mac sauce, McChicken, and a large fry.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then you take the McDouble and the McChicken and you put them together. That's called a McGangbang.
McGangbang.
I know some people that work at McDonald's, so. Thank God I've never worked there.
Yeah.
I'd have hated that. Like, I refuse to work in fast food.
Yeah. Dude, I would do it out of desperation. That's pretty much it.
Nope.
Like, if I had no other choice, which would not happen, but if I had no other choice...
No, that's just what it's
called. I get my
called.
check from.
That's just what people call it.
No,
like,
you totally see that on the menu.
That's why it's called the secret menu.
Hey, motherfuckers, get your McGangbang.
No, that's... A lot of restaurants have those secret menus where people kind of figured out combinations like that.
Well, have you heard of the Meat Mountain at Arby's?
Nah, but I'm pretty sure it's like all their different beefs on one sandwich.
No, it's all the different meats.
Period. Yeah, all the different meats.
So, like, even their chicken tenders.
Yeah. They're not official items, but you can ask for them.
Well, they're official. They're just not listed
on the menu.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not listed on the menu, and they never do because, yeah.
Like you can go to an Arby's right now at 2:40 in the morning, and,
if there's one open.
Yeah, and tell them I want a meat mountain,
and they'll give you a damn meat mountain.
Yeah, and they'll be like, here you go. You might get one person that's like, huh? But
they're usually new.
Yeah, usually they're new. Because a lot of these secret menu items, people get them all the time.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Man, it's $5 for that. For a McCart attack, it's McCart attack meal, it's $5. Short on cash? Shit, I need to eat something?
That area sucks.
Yeah, that's called a killing field.
Yeah, I was trying to get behind it, but that dude kind of caught me by surprise with a spear to the face.
Yeah.
Usually catches me by surprise.
No, you just... See, with that, it's just a bacon McDouble with mac sauce and a McChicken. And then you take the McChicken and the McDouble, you take the bottom bun off each, and you slop them together into one sandwich.
Slop. You have to slop. You can't slap them. You can't place them. You have to
gotta slop them together.
And is this the correct gesture, right? Slop?
Yes.
Right? Slop them together.
Yep. Like, I don't know, I guess because it's so common here in Milwaukee that people know what you're talking about. I don't know. Sometimes different states and stuff have different things like that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. It's a very regional thing.
Or, you know, it's just that one region has a taste for it and others don't.
Yeah.
You know, like the chain will still have that item, but it's just not something that people are looking for.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy is so cool.
So you can't just walk into a McDonald's and say, hey, I'd like a thing.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah,
right?
you could try. You'd probably get a weird look. You'd probably get a lot of weird looks from people, employees and customers.
And be like...
But you could...
Let me think about whether or not I'm going to help you out with your gangbang situation here. Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you.
But it's like, you know, I don't know if you have Speedways down in Texas.
No.
Okay, well, it's just a gas station chain that they also sell, like, little burgers and stuff like that, and they have a bacon cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
I put the sweet and sour sauce on it because they also have egg rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put sweet and sour sauce on that bitch. Makes it taste like beef fried rice.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about a stoner munchie.
Yeah. Hey, one of the best fried rices I've ever had, and I'm so sad that this restaurant is gone. It was a Thai basil fried rice.
Yeah.
With ham, like salted cured ham, chopped in, put in with it, and then on top they made one of those super thin omelets and put it over to the top of it, and it was crazy because it kept like all the heat and stuff in there and everything. So you cut into the egg and you just had this steam rush out of your fried rice. It was super delicious because, you know, the Thai basil is transcendent. You know, it's amazing. And then you add the ham, and the ham interacting with the basil and all the other, like the Chinese 5-spice and all the other flavors in there is just out of this world.
Your taste buds go to heaven for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Get that straight up foodgasm.
See, and I'll kind of get like that with Cajun food.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I love Cajun.
You know, I can get that way with the po' boy, but...
with what?
Po' boy.
Yeah.
But most Cajun food is a dangerous minefield for me because you never know when someone's like, let's put some extra Tony Satcheries in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't take spicy food, man.
See, I've been to New Orleans.
Oh, me too, several times. Like,
so we went. I had Brian's on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was the bomb.
My aunt and uncle, the ones that one of them taught in Sunday school, and the other one was in the choir. They lived in Slidell, which is like 30 minutes.
What a coincidence! My uncle used to work at the Shell oil refinery, and he lived in Slidell.
Damn.
I know.
So you know exactly where I'm talking about.
Yes.
So we would go visit them at least once a year, usually maybe even twice.
Yeah.
We would go see them, and we would always make a trip down to New Orleans, and they had a couple of hole-in-the-wall seafood places that would hook you the fuck up with a po' boy, man.
Yeah.
It was sick. Caught that morning.
Oh yeah.
Just.
And see, I don't normally eat fish.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'll eat fresh caught fish. Like, I watched it get caught, scaled, gutted, all of it. Like, I want to see that bitch get prepared.
Yeah.
That's about the only way I'll eat fish. That and smoked chubs.
Yeah.
Don't know why. That was just something that me, my dad, and my sister always did is growing up, that every once in a while my dad would buy a pack of 3 and we'd each have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I really, really love seafood. I'll try just about any kind of seafood once.
Yeah.
So, like, stuff I've never tried before, like, I want to try it again, but I tried sea urchin, and that was intense.
I could imagine. They're quite stabby.
Well, it was the, meat inside.
Yeah. Like that, I think that's a little too out there for me to try.
Well, do you have any framework, like, has anyone described it to you?
Nah.
Okay, so take the taste that you get when you accidentally drink seawater.
Okay.
Multiply that by 20,000.
Fuck that.
It's extremely intense.
Like, I went to Florida once.
Yeah.
When I was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
And we went and swam in the ocean. Yeah, I caught a mouthful of seawater, swallowed it down. No thank you. I don't ever want to do that.
Yeah. It's very interesting because it has this entire, like, aroma to it that...
Yeah,
it's almost like you're eating something herbal. It's crazy. But where I had it, I don't know, maybe they didn't...
Yeah, they might not have prepared it well.
Right? Like, something. Because then, like, I'll see on other, on, like, these competition shows and stuff, they're like, oh, you use that sea urchin really well. It's nice and creamy. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't try a creamy sea urchin. What the fuck are you talking about? So, I don't know. It's one of the, like, for me, I will literally try any kind of seafood at least once. If someone was like, fugu time, I'd be like, let me sign my last will and testament, and then we're going to try it. Yeah, I love seafood. If I could eat sushi every fucking day, dude, I'd be set.
Yeah.
I'd be totally good. You love swordfish? That's one that I really want to try. I've just never had a chance to really have any swordfish. And it's crazy, too, because, like, someone in my family will go to a restaurant and they'll be like, yeah, I had the swordfish. I was like, where is this? And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll go sometime. Like,
and you never go.
Can we go now? Like... Yeah, fattier tuna. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
One fish that, if you ever get a chance to try it, like if you see it on the menu and it's like pretty decent price because it can be kind of expensive, is Chilean sea bass.
Yeah.
I call it the bacon of fish.
Yeah.
It is juicy to all get out if they make it right. It's like a super light, flaky tuna steak. And like juice out the fucking wazoo, man. It's incredible. If done right. Do some item management here. Since we got so much shit.
Yeah. I'm glad I only work 4 hours tomorrow. Or today. Or today, because it's Sunday. And hopefully the Packer gets people that pay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got a new spear type I didn't even recognize. Let's see. 55-200. That's a pretty good upgrade.
Yeah.
Looks like insanity, but I'll take it.
Yeah, fuck it. Insanity can be fun sometimes.
Yes. I love every time I've lost my mind. It's been a good time for me. Let's check out some of these new weapons, just see what they look like.
I lost my mind so long ago, I'm not even sure.
I have that GPS shit. It's like to find my phone, but
see, I forgot to tag my sanity, so it's kind of out there. It's out there in the wild somewhere.
That's some rookie shit right there, man.
Hey, not like I used it much anyway.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking one. Looks like a fucking table leg.
Oh yeah. Or like a candelabra.
Yeah. This is the really cool axe we've seen other people use.
What?
Oh, I like that though. Especially if you're surrounded.
Yeah, you can do a spin attack and just clear shit. Street Sweeper Sword Edition. Or Axe.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
Oh, do I want to grind for that? Probably not. That's standard chop.
Well, at least you're able to find it, Space.
Well, it's kind of like my favorite line in Silent Hill. There's a hole here. It's gone now. It's like, what do you mean there was a hole here? Every single time I find new shit. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's butt fuck this dude. I missed butt fucking him. Damn it.
You missed the butt fuckery.
I missed the butt fuckery.
Well, what are you doing missing the butt fuckery?
Come
on, dude. That's some shenanigans right there.
I'm just being an asshole, okay? You're talking to someone who's partly not sane when they do their own rim shot.
Yeah. Are any of us YouTubers really sane doing this?
Spending thousands of dollars on
and putting countless hours into it.
Yeah. Like I was tallying up what like actual money that I've put into this, with services and games that I've bought solely for the purpose of playing it for the channel. Computer that I got, the capture cards, mics, everything, and I was just, couldn't help but feel like,
wow,
insane anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, shit. shit. Yeah, I did that.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun seeing them do Silent Hill 2, because I never really played Silent Hill.
I have watched it all the way through for the underwater ending. Matt, I don't believe, has seen like anything on it.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
Mm-hmm. So I know like some of the stuff that we can do to try to push for a specific ending.
Yeah. Isn't Silent Hill 2 the one that has the weird dog?
Has the what?
Isn't Silent Hill 2 the one that has the weird ending with the dog?
Yes, but you have to beat the game twice, I think, before you're even able to get it.
Yeah, there's some like stupid weird way to unlock.
It's very nonsensical for sure.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting ending. I don't know if you've seen it. Are you growling?
Yeah, I've seen it. But yeah, it was just totally just a joke to the player.
Oh yeah.
from Konami. Or whoever developed it. I can't remember who made Silent Hill 2.
Konami.
Oh, it was Konami? Okay.
Yeah. The Konams.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
Well, yeah, and yeah, if people think Nintendo is bitches about copyright claim and shit, yeah, fuck with Konami.
Just work for Konami.
Yeah, but no, I have a buddy who does YouTube kind of on the side for fun whenever he can, whenever he finds time. But he did Metal Gear Solid, the latest one.
Survive.
I think like Phantom Pain.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he uploaded it and he got a.
Of course he did.
I mean, it was for the Billy Joel song, but still, it's like, yeah, they were right on him.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see what this looks like upgraded, because I like that moveset a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see, so it's getting to 169. Such a higher crit chance, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think about that later.
Yeah.
Sometimes making decisions at 3 in the morning for a game that you're not the only one playing are not the best.
Yeah.
It's like,
all of a sudden, Matt comes back. What the fuck?
Shit. What did you do?
All kinds of things, dude. Like, you don't know.
Well, like off camera, I actually got the amount of swigs we can take maxed out.
Yeah.
I think we're only one upgrade away from the amount that the flask heal you for being maxed out.
Nice.
So I mean, we're going places. I just didn't put anything into weapons.
Yeah.
Can't tell you why. Joker, where the fuck? Wow, you're all the fuck over there. Yeah, it's gonna be a while, man. You have fun waiting for me. Wow, his character design has changed a lot as we've been advancing his story. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, she wants Twisted Canyon. Oh, that's where we are right now. Interesting. I didn't realize we had actually fully gotten to another zone. I thought we were here. Well, I think I'm gonna cut it off there, guys. I feel like I'm just gonna run into a wall and not be able to get past it. I think I'm kind of there because that last stretch there was redonkulous.
Yeah.
We found the coolest coat ever.
Yeah.
Like, Matt's not going to be able to convince me to not wear this.
Yeah.
Because it's from our favorite character that we've seen yet. Or why wouldn't you?
You always have to wear the clothes of your slain enemy.
Oh, hell yeah. I just wish we had the flask that person had.
And you always gotta remember to take a bite out of their severed heart to gain their power.
And the liver. Don't forget the liver.
Yes.
Though, interesting fact that's very useful. Did you know that if you were ever to eat a polar bear's liver, you would instantly die, pretty much?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It has a lethal amount of vitamin D, I believe. It
will have
will
to look that up.
Straight up kill you.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Useless information like that is what's...
Hey, that could always come in handy one day, like if... Polar bear.
Mm-hmm. Vitamin A.
I'll die.
Vitamin A, not vitamin D, vitamin A. You're right.
But still.
Yes, it was a vitamin. Not a vitawoman.
I am stranded in the Arctic. I just killed a polar bear. I shouldn't eat its liver. I will die.
Don't ever do that shit. You will die.
Useless information is useless until you need it. Then it's useful.
You'll die faster than if you were to eat the snow without making it liquid water.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that, by the way.
That'll give you something called hypothermia.
Yeah. Also, fucking diseases in the snow.
Yeah.
So, anyway, weird survival trivia at the end of the stream. How about that? Yeah, exactly. And something about polar bears specifically, like the vitamin A content in their liver is that extreme that it just would obliterate you. Yeah, because vitamin D you pee out. I forgot about that.
Yeah, your body.
You're able to get rid of that. Some vitamins you store.
Yeah, so I mean, you just pass through what you can't absorb.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, the ones that you keep just stockpiling, you get to that lethal amount where your body's like, fuck it! I'm done!
Yeah.
But, oh my god, this game is gorgeous. I'm talking in weird circles right now.
Well, it is 3 in the morning, and you guys have been going 9, so...
Yeah, and, geez, when did I wake up this morning? It was 7.
I woke up about 8:30.
Yeah, so it's been a day.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's the amount of seals and other wildlife that they eat.
Yeah.
Was one of the main components. Also, they're a big fan of the fawns, you know, where they get their vitamin A.
Oddly enough, that show...
Huh? Had that cut out again.
Oh, oddly enough, Happy Days was set in Milwaukee.
Huh. Did not know that.
Oh, yeah, downtown we have a statue of the Fonz.
You know what? That's appropriate. I'm cool with that. If Detroit can have a statue of motherfucking RoboCop.
Oh, fuck you. RoboCop is awesome. My sister got me a t-shirt for Christmas. So,
no, I'm not shit talking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's like one of the only things Detroit has going for it is RoboCop.
I mean, just the statue of RoboCop. Everything else about Detroit is a fucking wasteland. Like,
pretty much.
Watching Detroit Become Human on Super Best Friends, I'm like, Detroit's not that clean.
I know.
It's like, That's a really clean Detroit you're showing right there, and I think you're misrepresenting it a little bit because Detroit's just short of being a third world country city. Yeah. I don't know if you know that.
But yeah.
Apparently you never went to Detroit.
Detroit's kind of a shithole.
It's kind of a demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
Space is like, hey, I'm from Detroit. That was Space Detroit for sure, confirmed. Yeah. It's Detroit 2.
2.0.
Alright, anyway, guys, before I get radically too offensive, just gonna cut myself off there. Flex, thank you so much for tagging along with us here, man.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Fucking beat Pokemon Emerald tonight. Hell yeah. I really want to finish this game, so we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out. And then, not next week, but the week after, we're gonna start up Pokemon and Persona.
Yep.
It'll be good time. We're gonna fuck Matt up.
Oh yeah. Because we already know Matt's gonna come in last.
I told you, bro was gonna talk a really big game.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to bring it.
Nope.
I mean, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys so much, really. But we'll catch you in the next one.
Oh yeah.
You having fun there, pickaxing at a tree? It's a good time, isn't it?